ya gari la umeme inayotumia mota kuendesha pamoja na betri. Gari letu lina uwezo mzuri wa kubeba, ni la mizigo hili. Kutokana na moto tuliotumia, tumetumia mota load motor so staff ko inakuwa inatoa torque kubwa sana. Ndio, na hapa wenzangu wanaendelea kuongea na wenyewe.
Kwa jina naitwa Abdulaziz Abubakar Rashidi, ni mhitimu wa Chuo cha Taifa cha Usafirishaji katika shahada ya uhandisi katika magari. Hii project yetu ni project ya gari ambayo inatumia umeme, ambayo inakuwa inagawiwa nguvu na mota ambayo inachukua umeme kutokea katika betri. Hii gari yetu ina uwezo wa kubeba kilogram maximum mpaka 500. Lakini ina sehemu mbili za watu wawili kukaa. Sehemu ya dereva na sehemu ya abiria passenger. Na nyuma kuna sehemu ya mizigo ambayo inaweza kukaa kwa watu wawili, average ni kama 70 kg. Na maana watu wawili inakuwa kama 140 kg. Kwa nyuma kuna space ya 350 kg ya mzigo kukaa. Na ina uwezo wa kuchaji ikiwa ipo full, ina uwezo wa kutembea mpaka distance ya kilomita 100. Lakini mzigo unapozidi kuwa mkubwa, hiyo distance inaweza ikapungua. Hiyo ni moja kati ya disadvantage ya hii gari yetu. Kwa mzigo ukiwa mkubwa, ile range ya gari yetu inakuwa inapungua kulingana na mzigo. Kwa ndo hivyo. Naomba niwakaribishe ndugu wengine endelee.
Sasa kwa jina naitwa Frank Felix Kileo, ni mhitimu wa Chuo cha Usafirishaji cha Taifa cha Usafirishaji NT. Ni mshiriki pia wa project ya gari la umeme. Hili gari letu ni la umeme, la faida nzuri katika jamii. Jamii tu inaweza kufaidika ukitumia gari la umeme, itakusaidia kuondoa uchafuzi wa mazingira kwa kupunguza kutoa emission, na pia linasaidia kwenye vitu kama mafuta tunajua ni kubwa, ila ukitumia ile gari linatumia umeme mdogo na unaweza ukachaji na umeme wa nyumbani ukatembea vizuri bila tatizo.
Kwa majina naitwa Samuel.
I studied aircraft maintenance engineering. Sasa katika project yangu ni kuonesha handaki la upepo la kufanya majaribio, kwamba katika manufacturing kuna watu yuko aerodynamics, kuonesha kwamba mwingiliano kati ya upepo na object ambayo unaitengeneza. Sasa hiyo lazima uoneshe au tengeneze mazingira ya kutesti hicho kitu ambacho unaenda kutengeneza. Katika upande wa ndege tutaangalia kuhusu bawa, kwamba lazima liwe na shape fulani liweze kutengeneza lift, yani ndege iweze kupaa. Tunasema kwa nini ndege bawa lake sio la pembe tatu au rectangular, lazima ina shape yake. Na shape yake ndio hii hapa, kwamba ndege kupaa lazima attain a certain speed. Half hii hapa ndio itaweza kugenerate hiyo lift. Kwa hiyo hapa nimeweka high speed variable fan, kwamba lazima a certain speed of air ifikiwe ndio iweze kugenerate lift. Ndio maana ndege kabla haijapaa labda lazima ende umbali fulani, ikishapata ile velocity ndio inaweza kufanyaje kupaa. Sasa hapa operation yake sasa hii hapa. Kwa hiyo tukianza na low speed, kwa hiyo as niki increase kifika speed ikiwa attained, automatically yenyewe itakuwa itagenerate lift. As speed increases pia nafanyaje hiyo inaongezeka hiyo. Haya, kitu kingine kwenye kupaa kuna watu yuko angle of attack, ile kwamba ule muinuko wa wing iliweza kufanyaje kupaa. Unaweza kuattain hiyo speed, lakini usipoweka katika hiyo angle ndege iweze kupaa, what you call angle of attack. Kwa hiyo ikienda positive angle, unaona inaongezeka, fanyeje? Kupaa. Ndio hapa naongeza. Sasa ikienda kwenye negative angle, mfano pilot akasema angle haipeleke negative, automatically ndege ta dive. Kwa hiyo ukipeleka negative angle, hiyo automatically itafanyeje? Ndege na dive. Kwa hiyo lazima ufanyia testing katika manufacturing ya hiyo wing of an aircraft. Asante.
Kwa hiyo hii ni teaching mode, sio? Okay. Kwa sababu unapofundisha darasani mwalimu anaweza kaongea nadharia na mwanafunzi asielewe. Lakini kudemonstrate ndio tu hapa. Ikiwa hivi na hivi, kwa hiyo
Namna hiyo.
kaongeza tengeneza baadaye kwenda kutumia kitu.
Naam, habari. Kwa majina naitwa Abilahi Mindhan Kalela, ni mwanafunzi muhitimu katika kozi ya Auto Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Hapa nipo na project ambayo inasema kwamba inahusu mambo ya overloading monitoring, ambayo yenyewe tumeidesign kwa lengo kubwa la kuweza kusaidia swala zima la kuna hali ya safety, kuna fuel consumption tunajua, na ulinzi katika swala zima la infrastructure. Tukizungumzia kuhusu neno ama overloading, tunazungumzia ni nini? Kwamba overloading ni kitendo cha kuzidisha mzigo kutokana na kile kiasi cha uwezo kile kitu kinachotakiwa kubeba. Kimfano gari yetu hapa, hii ni prototype ambayo inabeba, mwisho tumedesign ni kilo 4. Ikitokea imezidi kuanzia kilo 4 kwenda juu, kwa hiyo tunatarajia kwamba hii gari ishindwe kumove. Lengo ni nini? Kama tulivyosema mwanzo kwamba lengo ni kwenye fuel consumption, mambo ya kiusalama pia. Na nini kinachofanya kazi? Kuna vifaa tumevidesign huku ambavyo tumeweka Arduino, tumeweka kodi ambazo zinaenda kusaidia pindi tunapoweka mzigo hapa, moja kwa moja ukiwa umezidi kiasi kinachohitajika, moja kwa moja hii gari itatugia taarifa kwa kupitia kifaa cha GSM, ambacho iko kifaa cha GSM kinatuma taarifa kwenda kwenye simu. Na ili gari lina move na naliendesha kwa kutumia application maalum ambayo nimeunganisha kutumia simu. Hapa ngoja niwaonyeshe jinsi inavyofanya kazi. Hapa nawasha hii gari. Hapa nilivyowasha, kwa hiyo gari inaweza kuitembea vile ninavyohitaji. Iweza ende forward, back, left or right kwa kutumia simu yangu. Na ikitokea nimepachika hapa mzigo, dereva ameka mzigo na akajisahau, amezidisha mzigo, ama ameenda njiani, kuna zile janja wanafanya madereva, anaenda kapakia mzigo sehemu husika, labda tani kadhaa, anafika njiani anaongeza. Sasa tunaenda kumdhibiti kwamba aepuke mambo ya faini yale yasije katokea. Kwamba atakapozidisha mzigo, moja kwa moja ile gari litaweza kumuonesha umeoverloading, umezidisha mzigo. Kama atakuwa mbishi atakuondoka, ita stop kwamba haito move mpaka pale atoe kile kiasi ambacho kimezidi. Ngoja nionyeshe kwa nadharia kwanza hapa kama tulivyoongea. Kwa dereva hapa ndo anapata mzigo wake. Tunaweka hii sukari. Sukari hii hapa amespecify ni 1 kg. Kwa hiyo tukipakia mzigo wetu hapa, moja kwa moja kama haujazidi kilo 4, hii gari ita move vizuri. Na gari yangu kwa hiyo naona hapa imewaka, na hii LED hapa LED imeonyesha rangi ya kijani kumaanisha kwamba gari yangu sasa inaweza ikatembea. Ila ingetokea imewaka rangi nyekundu kwamba gari haito tembea na hautaweza kuiendesha kabisa. Kwa hiyo hapa naiunganisha na hii simu ambayo naendesha kutumia application maalum. Na i-connect hapo. hapo tayari ipo connected. Kwa hiyo kama huu mzigo wangu upo hapa kiasi sahihi, kwa moja kwa moja itatembea. Kama tunavyoona hapo, gari na move. Na ikitokea sasa dereva akafika sehemu akataka kufanya janja kwamba aongeze mzigo tofauti na kiasi alichopakia kutoka sehemu husika alikochukua mzigo, amezima gari lake, sasa anataka kupakia mzigo kiasi kikubwa. Tumesema kwamba mwanzo mzigo ambao unatakiwa kupakiwa usizidi kilogramu 4. Na hapa tukipakia hizi sukari zote hizi jumla itakuwa umezidi mzigo, kwamba jumla utakuwa na kilo 4 kwenda juu. Kwa hiyo kama tukiwasha gari tunatarajia imuoneshe rangi nyekundu, kwa maana ya kwamba hii hatari dereva, na pia moja kwa moja apate SMS mwenye mmiliki wa hii gari ama yule dereva. Nimeunganisha kwenye simu yangu kwamba kuna SMS itanifikia pindi mzigo utakapokuwa umezidi. Nawasha gari. Hapo nimewasha gari yangu. Kwa hiyo tumeona hapa rangi badilika saizi, tofauti na mwanzo ilikuwa kijani. Saizi imekuwa rangi nyekundu, kwa maana ya kwamba hii gari hapa ipo katika hali ya hatari na mzigo umezidi. Na tunasikia sauti kwamba SMS imefika huku. Hii hapa ya kwamba mzigo overweight, kwamba huyu dereva hataweza kuendesha gari lake, na hata tukisema tu play katika application ili ya move, hii gari haitaweza kutembea. Na endapo sasa anataka kujua kiasi alichozidisha, moja kwa moja kwenye receipt yetu tumeweza kuweka moja kwa moja kwamba anajua ni kiasi gani kilichozidi, apunguze kiasi gani. Na kipunguza automatic taa itaacha. Kwa hiyo tunapunguza kiasi cha kwanza, tunaona bado inaendelea, tunapunguza cha pili, imeacha. Hapo ilivyoacha, kwa hiyo inamaanisha dereva mzigo uliozidi tayari umepungua. Kwa hiyo upo tayari kuendelea na safari yako. Kwa hapa dereva anaweza kutembea kama hivyo. Asanteni.
Okay. Jina langu naitwa Wandoa Titus. Huu ni muhitimu wa hapa Chuo cha Taifa cha Usafirishaji, shahada ya Computer Science. Huu ni mfumo unaweza kumonitor crowd inayokuwepo ndani ya vituo vya mwendokasi kwa kutumia akili mnemba. Yaani hii ipo kwa ajili ya kuweza kujua idadi kamili ya watu waliopo kwenye kituo husika na sehemu husika wanaoenda. Mfano, kituo cha mwendokasi cha Kivukoni kina watu wanaoenda Kimara, kina watu wanaoenda Moroko pamoja na Mbezi. Ni ngumu kwa hali ya kawaida kujua kwamba watu wanaoenda Kimara wako 100 au 200, labda kuangalia kwa kutumia manual. Lakini ipo akili mnemba kwa ajili ya kuweza kuhesabu wale watu na kuweza kuwasaidia basi operator kujua kwa wakati sahihi na wakati huo huo kwamba abiria wanaoenda Kimara waliopo kwenye kituo cha Kivukoni wako 100, ama waliopo Moroko wako 200, ama Mbezi wako 50. Kwa hiyo hii ndivyo inavyokuwa inafanya kazi. Kamera inakuwa inawekwa kwenye sub locations zile za vituo za watu wanapokuwa wanasimama, na kuwa inafanya hesabu ya wale watu wanaokuwepo ndani ya kituo kwa wakati huo huo. Aha. Na hapa inavyofanya kazi, kwa mfano hapa tupo kwenye kituo cha Kivukoni, alafu kamera imewekwa kwenye sehemu ya Kimara. Kwa hiyo tukifungua kwenye sehemu hii ya Kimara, itaonyesha abiria wanaokuwa hapa, abiria walioonekana wanakuwa wanaonekana kwa namna hiyo. Kwa hiyo wakitoka abiria na pia kwa ile idadi, yani hao watu wakitoka kuingia kwenye basi lililokuja, ile idadi inaondoka na kutaka kujua idadi ya wale watu wapya tena waliokuja. Kwa hiyo wakila inakuwa inahesabu kutumia hizo rounding box. Wakiwa wanaongezeka inakuwa ina upload kwamba abiria wameongezeka na wanaweza kujua. Na pia abiria anaweza akajua ama akauliza kwa kutumia hii akili mnemba abiria wako wangapi kwenye kituo husika wanaoenda Kimara. Asante.
Yes, this is the last project, and after a few questions, guests of honor will join us in this room. And when the guest of honor is here, I just ask you to stand up so as we can welcome him and continue with the convocation ceremony.
Projects ambazo wanafunzi wanafanya na tunachokifanya huwa tunafanya identification ya hizo project, tunazi evaluate zile ambazo tunafikiri zinaweza zikawa developed to the final products, tunazi identify, alafu wale wanafunzi tunawabakiza kama inakuwa kama incubation center. Kwa mfano tu, kuna program moja ambayo tumedevelop ambayo sasa hivi imeanza kutumika, ni fleet management. Fleet management tumekuwa tuna changamoto, makampuni mengi ambayo yana magari mengi, kufanya manual inakuwa ngumu. Kwa hiyo fleet management unaweza ukafeed in, ukaangalia ni lini gari gani linatakiwa lifanyiwe maintenance, ni lini hilo gari linatakiwa liondoke and so forth. Kwa hiyo ile ilikuwa ni project ya mwanafunzi, ilianza kama idea, lakini baadaye ilivyomalizika basi sisi tukabakiza walimu pamoja na wanafunzi waliobaki wakai upgrade, sasa hivi imefika kwenye final products. Kwa hiyo hizi ziko kwenye very initial stage, na tunapenda kuonyesha hizi initial stage kwa sababu ni kazi za wanafunzi ambao leo umekuja kwenye convocation, zisiwe kazi za mwalimu. Yeah.
Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, Mheshimiwa mkuu wa chuo, mara baada ya exhibition hizi tunaomba sasa kuelekea kwenye red carpet kwa ajili ya kuingia rasmi kwenye ukumbi. Karibuni.
Naomba tusimame tumpokee mgeni rasmi. Naomba tumpokee tu kwa makofi. Naomba tumpokee kwa makofi namna hiyo. Mgeni rasmi karibu. Naomba tuendelee kupiga makofi tumpokee mgeni rasmi. Yes. Ongeza tu makofi mengi tunapompokea mgeni rasmi. Asante studio. Tunaweza tukaketi, high table, tukaketi. Omba tuketi. Honorable Guest of Honor, Jamal Beza, Managing Director, Superdor, NIT Governing Council Chairperson, Professor Olingeta Mbamba, Rector, National Institute of Transport, Engineer Dr. Prosper Mgaya, Deputy Rector, Academic Research and Consultants, Engineer Dr. John P. John, Deputy Rector, Planning, Finance and Administration, NIT, Dr. Zainabu Mshana, Chairperson, NIT Alumni, Secretary, NIT Alumni, Board Members of NIT Governing Council, Sponsors, NIT staff, best students, invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. I take this opportunity to welcome all to our tribe's convocation here at NIT with the theme titled Celebrating 50 Years of Transforming Transport Sector in Tanzania. We are a bit behind a schedule, but we assure you that we are going to keep each and everything on time, and we will finish this event according to what we have presented in our timetable. Without wasting much time, I take this opportunity now to welcome the Rector, National Institute of Transport, Engineer Dr. Prosper Mgaya, for introduction of invited guests and an introductory remarks. Dr. Mgaya, please, can we put our hands together while Dr. Mgaya is approaching to the podium?
Honorable guest of honor, Mr. Jamal Baisea, Head of Administration from Supado, who is representing the General Manager, Honorable Chairperson of the NIT Governing Council, Professor Mbamba. I recognize the presence of the Governing Council members. I can see Mwingila and Professor Makungu. Thank you for coming. I recognize the presence of the Deputy Rectors, Dr. John P. John, who is the Deputy Rector, Academic Research and Consultants. Also, I recognize the presence of the Deputy Rector, Planning, Finance and Administration, Dr. Zainab. I recognize the Vice Chairperson from the NIT alumni, and also recognize the presence of the Secretary, who is with us today. Also, let me take this opportunity to recognize the presence of the NIT stakeholders, graduates, NIT lecturers, NIT deans and directors who are with us today. And also I recognize the retired NIT staff members. You can wave a hand wherever you are. We are happy to see you. Welcome to NIT. Honorable guest of honor, allow me to take this opportunity first to introduce the guests and invited guests from our partners who are with us today. Allow me first and foremost to introduce to you the presence of our stakeholders who are with us today, starting with the representative from Supado. Engineer, I think you are somewhere. Yes. The representative from the Supado, let us put our hands together to clap for him. And let me also next take this opportunity to welcome a representative from Simba Supply Chain. This is Abel Ndondolu. Abel, wherever you are, welcome to NIT. Also, we have a representative from Tanzania Bureau of Standards. This is Yona Mwampagatwa. He was also a governing council member at NIT. Welcome. We are happy to see you again. We also recognize the presence of Supado. I have already introduced a representative from Telnet Tanzania. Telnet Tanzania, Mr. Raphael and Fatima Hassan. Thank you very much. Also, we have a representative from Aerolink Solution, Edith Kisamo. Yes, welcome. And he is the one of our speakers today. I think you are going to introduce yourself very well when you will be presenting your paper. Also, we recognize the presence of the representative from Tanzania Meteorological Authority, TMA, Mr. John. Hoping that today you are here and the rain will be raining, so as we get rid of the shortage of water. Then we recognize the presence of the representative from Dar es Salaam Maritime Institute, DMI, Dr. Juliet Koshuma. Welcome to NIT. A representative from LATRA, Consumer Consultant Council, Donata and Benedicta, wherever you are. Thank you very much. We recognize the presence or representative from the CBE, Dr. Boniface Nyamuhwelu. Welcome. We are happy and glad to see you. Also, let me introduce representative from Tildo, Dr. Masood, M. Masood. Thank you for coming. Also, a representative from Transport Aviation Consultant and Trainer, Dr. Lufunjo. We are happy to see you. He was once also an instructor or lecturer here. And we are happy also to see you again back to NIT to attend this very important event. Let us also recognize the presence of the representative from Chartered Institute of Logistics, Edward P. Mnemwa. Thank you for coming. We have a representative from Equity Bank of Tanzania. Thank you. We have a representative from Aerotechnic Tanzania, Kina Msuya, wherever you are. Thank you for coming. We have a representative from the Toolkit Communication. This is Amelia Kisese. And also let me introduce a representative from Asas Group of Companies, Dickson Kalenje. Thank you for coming. And also we have a representative from the DART. These are the big stakeholders to NIT, Mohamed Kugaba. Welcome. And also we have Masasi Automobile Solution representative, Mr. Mohamed Idi. Thank you for coming. Honorable guest of honor, allow me also to introduce the management staff from NIT. Wherever you are, deans and the directors from NIT, wherever you are, you can stand and wave a hand as a sign of greetings. Thank you for coming. Let me take this opportunity also to introduce the NIT staff. Wherever you are, please, all of you, stand up. Thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity to introduce to you NIT graduates who are going to receive prizes today, and you are the reason of us being here. Wherever you are, please. Wahitimu wa NIT wa mwaka huu, naomba msimame tuwaone vizuri. Okay, thank you very much for coming. But I do recognize that we have the president of the NIT Sonnet. And I do recognize we have the vice president and the speakers and the other from NIT Sonnet. Please, wherever you are. Okay, last but not least, and very importantly, today is like a send-off, guest of honor. It's like a send-off ceremony that we are taking the graduates back to the community, and we are not going. We are not only taking them back to the community, but we are taking them to the safe hands. What we are saying, why we are saying safe hands, because we are taking them back to NIT Alumni Association. Now, allow me to introduce the chairperson of the chairperson. This is the vice chair, but the chairperson is going to join us later today. He has an apology, but again, have a seat. But again, as you recognize, as all of us we know, NIT is a sectorial institution that we are transport institution, training institution. Then we are introducing them, the graduates today, to what we call Transport Association that is out there. And the chairperson is with us today. Mr. Mwingira, please. He is the member of the governing council at NIT, but also is the chairperson of TALTA. That I think most of us and most of you who are graduating today, you are going to join this very important organization. Honorable guest of honor, allow me to say a few words before I welcome the governing council chairperson, who is going to give a remark, then to welcome you to speak with this audience. First and foremost, let me declare that the protocol is already has been observed, But honorable guest of honor, I take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to the Almighty God for making it possible for us to gather in this very important occasion today. On behalf of the NIT management, staff, and the students of the National Institute of Transport, it gives me a great pleasure and a warm welcome to you all who have extended or accepted our invitation to this, the 12th convocation ceremony of the National Institute of Transport. On behalf of the NIT, we thank you very much to come and join us. Honorable guest of honor, on behalf of the management and the entire National Institute of Transport community, I would like to express our appreciation to you for agreeing to be the guest of honor at this event. Let me uncover why we decided to request you to come to this event. This time around, we said NIT, it has stakeholders. Stakeholders are the companies who are working on the transport sector. And the guest of honor is from the Superdor. This is the big company and is the big among the stakeholders of the National Institute of Transport. Therefore, we are glad and we are happy that you have accepted our invitation. I understand you have many duties, but you managed to join us today. Thank you very much. Guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, it is with this immense pride and profound joy that I stand before you today as we celebrate not one, but two historical milestones of the National Institute of Transport. Today, we gather for our 12th convocation ceremony, and simultaneously, this year, NIT, it celebrates the 50 years anniversary since its establishment in the year 1975. This is indeed a golden moment in our institution journey. Let us put our hands together to clap for NIT and for the success that has happened in the 50 years. Honorable guest of honor, as I reflect on this golden jubilee, I'm filled with gratitude to visionary who 50 years ago recognized the importance of the logistics and transport, and as a result, decided to establish the National Institute of Transport. It is from our humble beginnings of the National Institute of Transport has grown into one of the reputable training institutions shaping the transport sector not only in our nation, but across the region and beyond. All of us, we are witness. Most of the Tanzanians, they will continue to say NIT is the driving institution because we are good at it. But again, NIT has developed in these 50 years to become the highest and the biggest National Institute of Transport in the transport sector, providing training, research, and consultants in the area of transport sector from the certificate to the master's degree. With this remarkable achievement, we are proud of it. Over these 5 decades, we have witnessed a remarkable transformation. What began as a small institute has evolved into a comprehensive institution offering diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate programs. We have trained thousands of professionals who now occupies key positions in government ministries, regulatory bodies, transport companies, ports, airports, railways, logistic firms across the globe, and the private transport companies and enterprises. Our alumni are ambassadors of excellence, and their achievements are the testament to the quality of education we are provided in the National Institute of Transport. As we celebrate the 50 years of achievement, we look forward with a renewed determination. We are developing a strategic plan that will guide us towards even greater excellence in the coming decades. With ambition that the National Institute of Transport as a world-class institution recognized globally and for excellence in transportation research and innovation that we provide. We are committed to becoming a full digitized institution, leveraging technology to enhance teaching, strengthen our partnership, and increase our impact on the transport sector and the society at large. Honorable guest of honor, today in an event that evokes different feelings and emotions of graduates, it is an excitement day and the beginning of the new phase of life. It is a special moment to celebrate what has been achieved. We are proud of your achievement, you graduates, as well. At the same time, we are obliged to work continuously proud of you. Also, let me take this opportunity to recognize and congratulate and appreciate the support that we are getting from the partnership. Our partners, Superdol, Simba Logistics, Chi, and the others, who have extended to support this prize giving to the best students. Guest of honor, it is our hope that graduates from NIT will work together with the other actors to build frameworks that promote development of transport sector in the country. We are also optimistic that experts produced at the National Institute of Transport will transform the country's economy. Our aim is to produce graduates who are not only ready for demanding jobs, but who will have skills and the drive to act as entrepreneurs for creation of new jobs. So, stay connected with your classmates, your lecturers, and your fellow alumni. Be generous with your knowledge at your time and imagine how you can collaborate to bring about the change that is necessary to our societies. Once again, I commend you for your determination and congratulate you on your achievements. May the journey you begin today be all that you have dreamed of. Honorable guest of honor, after having said that, now allow me to invite the chairperson of the Governing Council, Professor Mbamba, to deliver his remarks. He will also then invite you to address the participants and officially open this convocation ceremony as we continue also to celebrate the 50th anniversary celebrations. With these few words, Professor Mbamba, please.
Guests of honor of the convocation, Managing Director of the Superdol Trailer Manufacturing Company Limited, Mr. Saif, who is represented by Mr. Jamal, Head of Administration Section, members of NIT Governing Council, Engineer Prosper, Dr. Prosper Mgaya, Director of National Institute of Transport, Deputy Rectors, deans, directors, heads of department, academic staff, other staff, alumni community, invited guests, parents, guardian, members of press, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. Guests of honor, it is a great humility that I begin by thanking the Almighty God for granting us the blessings of good health and the opportunity to gather here today for the 12th convocation ceremony of the National Institute of Transport. On behalf of Governing Council, I'm honored to warmly welcome you, our guest of honor, Managing Director, who is represented Mr. Jamal. Your presence shows your valuing what the Institute is doing, and we say thank you. Guests of honor, today's event is a clear reflection of NIT unwavering commitment to produce quality graduates to serve the transport sector in Tanzania and beyond. The Governing Council will continue to guide the Institute towards achieving its vision, and we want to offer these services in all 5 modes of transport. Guests of honor this year is especially significant as NIT proudly celebrated 50 years since its establishment in 1975. The milestone we are marking today have been made possible through dedicated efforts of many, with alumni playing a significant role. I urge all the alumni and the graduates of NIT to continue support the Institute for the well-being of your country and NIT in particular. Guests of honor, I wish to extend my sincere appreciation to all individuals, companies, organizations whose contribution have made this event possible. Your steadfast support and dedication have been instrumental in its success. I trust that each of us will leave the convocation enriched, inspired, and better equipped to advance the transport sector. Guests of honor, with these few remarks now, it's now my great honor to invite you, our guests of honor, to address this distinguished gathering, attend the presentation, and later on we'll invite again to give prizes. Welcome.
Professor Ulingeta Obadia Mbamba, Chairperson of the NIT Governing Council, Engineer Dr. Prosper Mgaya, Rector of NIT, distinguished members of the Governing Council, Deputy Rectors, Deans, Directors, and Heads of Departments, esteemed lecturers, alumni community of NIT, partners of NIT, invited guests, parents and guardians, and most importantly, our graduates. Good morning to you all. It is a profound honor to stand before you here today as a guest of honor at this 12th convocation ceremony of the National Institute of Transport. Asanteni sana kwa heshima hii ya mwaliko. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2025 on reaching this remarkable milestone. You now joined a distinguished community of alumni from an institution recognized nationally and internationally as a leader in logistics, management, and transport technology. For 50 years, the National Institute of Transport has played a pivotal role in advancing education, research, and consultancy in logistics and transport. This contribution has been central in the strengthening of the transport sector and ultimately growth of Tanzania's economy. Such achievements are the result of visionary leadership, dedicated faculty, and the unwavering commitment of the Governing Council and management. Mimi binafsi naweza kutoa ushuhuda wa mafanikio haya kwa sababu Superdol ni moja ya wanufaika wakubwa wa wahitimu wa NIT. Dear graduates, today marks the culmination of your dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice. You are now equipped with the knowledge and skills to contribute meaningfully to both national development and the global economy. However, you should always remember that learning does not end here. It is a lifelong journey. However, you should always remember that learning does not end here. It is a lifelong journey. The future of our nation is resting upon your shoulders. Step forward with confidence, integrity, and innovation. Let your expertise in logistics and transport unlock new opportunities, strengthen our industries, and propel Tanzania towards greater prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, this convocation is especially significant as it coincides with the Institute's 50th anniversary. The theme, celebrating 50 years of transforming the transport sector in Tanzania, is a testament to the enduring impact of NIT graduates in shaping the nation's progress. May today's discussions inspire new solutions, fresh opportunities, and bold ideas that will benefit not only Tanzania, but the wider global community. Class of 2025, you inherit a proud legacy. Carry it forward with dignity, serve with excellence, and lead with vision. The opportunities before you are vast. Tanzania needs your talent, and the world awaits your contribution. Congratulations once again, and I wish you every success in your professional careers. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guests of honor. Can we put our hands together for the guests of honor, please? Yes, it's high time now we are going to hear presentations, please, and may I call upon those who are helping us with the protocols to make sure we rearrange now for the presentation. Yeah, the high table, step down to that table which is down there, ready for presentation. Mr. Bundala, please, and those who are helping us with protocols, we are ready for presentations. Studio, while we are rearranging for presentations. Studio. Basi wakati tunajiandaa kwa ajili ya presentation, tunaazimisha miaka 50 toka kuanzishwa kwa NIT, na iko Salaam ambayo tumekuwa nayo tangu August tulipokuwa tuna International Conference in Logistics and Transport Management. Nitaomba tuiseme hiyo salamu, and after that tutakuwa tunaenda kwenye presentation. Salamu yetu ni rahisi tu, tunasema NIT at 50, unasema kazi iendelee. Tukisema kazi iendelee, unasema NIT at 50. NIT at 50, kazi iendelee. Naomba niwasikie sasa NIT wale wa miaka 50. Hiyo ni sauti kama ya vile bado tuko kwenye miaka michache sana. Tukua mesema hapa tuna 5 decades. NIT at 50, kazi iendelee. Kazi iendelee. Yeah, sasa kwa sababu tumekaa na joto ni kali, utuwie razi. Kila kidole chetu kimoja hapa kitakuwa kinamaanisha miaka 10. Nitawa reserve tu high table wasisimame. Sisi wengine utasimama kidogo, utajinyosha, ukinyosha mkono juu, itakuwa ni miaka yetu 50, then tutaketi hapo tutasikia presentation. Ukiitikia ile kazi iendelee, simama ukiwa umeonyesha mikono wako juu. Kila kidole ni miaka 10, kwa tutakuwa tuna miaka 50. Tunataka tukafanya hivyo 1 2 3, let us do it. NIT at 50. NIT at 50. Naomba tujipige makofi mengi sana. Asante sana. Now I welcome the first presenter, if everything is ready. Okay. I'm being told to wait a bit, studio, while we're waiting for the arrangement to be ready. Studio. Okay, thank you, studio. I now welcome our moderator, Professor Patrick Makungu, who will now be welcoming our presenter one after another, and also explaining the profiles of our presenters. And while Professor Makungu is coming, we will hear all three presentations. And if you have a question in each presentation, please just write it down. We'll have a discussion at the end of all presentation. Professor Makungu, please.
Thank you very much, MC. May I recite NIT at 50? Now, without losing time, may I call the three presenters at the front to take their seats. I recognize that the first speaker, Dr. Gerard Kafuku, if he's around. The second speaker would be Dr. Prosper Mgaya. And the third speaker will be Engineer Edith Kasamo. Huyu atakuwa first. Dr. Kafuku. Okay, I note that Dr. Kafuku is not here. But in keeping with the spirit that I have seen the opening ceremony take, congratulating very much the guest of honor and the brevity but very powerful speech that he gave to this very esteemed audience, I would also like to take that spirit of not losing time. And so without wasting time, and in the hope that Dr. Kafuku, whom I'm expecting to come at the front, I would like to introduce the first presenter who is going to speak, I believe, on a theme, the twin theme of the convocation, the 12th convocation and the 50 years, but it will come open as we listen to the speaker. On the program, we have an hour for that event, but the MC cautioned us that we have lost the time, and so I would like us to take that into mind and bring it to 30 or 45 minutes. And so I want to introduce the rector, who is the speaker, our first speaker, Dr. Prosper Mgaya, very introduced to you by and very well recognized by the honorable guest of honor as one of the visionary leadership that is propelled this institute to this stage. And with that recognition of his contribution, I would want to be excused to continue introducing him, but as he speaks, we shall get to know who is this visionary leader who, along with the faculty and along with the students and everybody, the people that are supporting NIT have prepared this institute. Join me now to bring to the podium Dr. Prosper Mgaya. You have about 15 or so minutes. That is together with the questions, if there will be.
Thank you, Professor Makungu, who is the moderator of the session. Thank you, guest of honor and chairperson of the NIT Governing Council. I'm here to give an overview of involvement of NIT in producing human capital development for the flagship projects in Tanzania, but I will not be limited to flagship projects, but I'll take you through the historical point of view from where NIT started, so as we can appreciate how NIT has grown for the 50 years. I'm sure after this presentation, all of us will be able to recognize the achievement that has made by the NIT in the transport sector. Now, having said that, I'll go through those 8 points. The first one, I'll look at the historical context of human capital development for the transport sector in Tanzania. Then the NIT establishment. Then I'll somehow speak or highlight the flagship projects in the transport sector. Then I will touch on the human capital demand in the transport sector and some of the critical areas. Then I'll go into the NIT role in trying to answer or to respond to the need of the transport sector with regard to the human capital need. Then we'll look at how NIT has modernized teaching and learning environment through a number of initiatives, focusing much on the history project that we are implementing now. Then I'll go to the effort that we, as a NIT, we support on the issue of the road safety. All of us, we are aware that road safety is an issue, not only in Tanzania, but globally. Then I will highlight some future planning of the NIT. So as all of us, we can be embraced, we can understand where we want to go. Now, during the colonial era, that is where we started. All of us during the colonial era, actually training programs in a number of areas were strategically designed. How was that strategically designed? Because during the colonial era, the colonies were having some sort of priorities in trying to take or to conduct their activities like exploitation of the minerals, exploitation of the farming products, and so forth. Therefore, whatever they were looking at the transport sector, they were trying to put like to easy the transportation in that particular time. And as a result, in that particular time, we'll find Tanzanians were trained in the lower cadre. But those with the skilled personnel or the higher cadre in the transport sector were the expertise from abroad. I think technology is a problem. Okay. Therefore, during the colonial era, Tanzania was characterized by limited road networks. Basically was concentrated around the production zones. All of us, we are aware, like railway section, it was like going to Kigoma, some going to Tanga. You remember size of production and they are like. Therefore, those networks were concentrated in areas that they think they were activity to do. They are intentionally constructed. In fact, they are focused on connecting these zones to coastal ports for export. That was the main reason. And then, on the middle and the high level positions, as I said, the technical sections or the key personnel in the sector were basically occupied by the experts from the abroad. That is, most of them, they are the whites. And in that particular time, you will rarely find a train driver, a black person. Later on they trained, but when they started, it was really the white people. And the black person, as you remember, those steam engines were dedicated kufanya nini, kuchochea, sio? To put the coals and the alike. So as the white people, they can actually drive the trains from the remote location to the coast. Now, in that particular case, during now, after the independence, after Arusha Declaration in 1972, Dar es Salaam Motor Company Limited, that is subsidiary of United Transport Overseas, was nationalized. And as a result, there was an impact. That was a sudden departure from a significant number of expatriates. Now, you are post-colonial. These expats who are whites were already departed in the country. Therefore, as Tanzania, we are having a scarce of expatriates in the transport sector. Therefore, as a result, there was a fall in operational efficiency within the transport sector. That was a result after the independence. And therefore, the gap was to be filled by the training arrangements under the former East African community. We are aware, all of us, 67 to 77 is where then the East African community was at the peak. And therefore, all of the training and whatever, they were being done within these particular three countries, that is, was Tanzania and Kenya and Uganda. Now, during the formation of EAC 1967, that is led to the reorganization of common services like civil aviation and other transport functions previously managed by the East Africa Common Service Organizations. Now, under the East Africa, if you look at these ones, these were some of the institutions that were actually being used to train professionals in the transport sector. We had East African School of Aviation, that is Soloti, I think is still operating up to date. That was in Uganda. And also we have East Africa Civil Aviation Training Center. That was the first one. It was on this one in Kenya. Then we had East Africa Railway Training School, located in Nairobi, Kenya. We further had East African Harbors Training Institute. This was in Mombasa. And also later, it was annexed to Tanzania. I think today is what we call DMY. It also started in that particular time. We also had the East African Post and Telecommunication Training School that was located in Mbale, Uganda. Therefore, looking at the geographical location of these training institutions, you can see now the impact the Tanzanian we had after the collapse of the East Africa. With this, therefore, after the collapse of the East Africa community, that means Tanzania, we had only the East African Harbor, the annexed one, and the small operations of the railway was in Tabora. Therefore, most of the training institutions were not located in Tanzania, and therefore, after the collapse, as a result, Tanzania was left like, it's like we don't have a training institution in the transport sector. As a result, in 1975, the government decided to establish a training wing of the then National Institute of National Transport Corporation. It was a unit within the National Institute Corporation to capacitate the transport professionals. And this establishment of the unit actually was aimed at strengthening the human resource capability of transport operative and subsidiary companies of the national transport corporations. Now, the demand or the capacity of this unit was not really sufficient to answer the demand of the transport professionals. As a result, in the 1982, the government decided to reestablish the National Institute of Transport. That means upgrading the unit that was under the National Transport Corporation to the full-fledged institution, that is autonomous higher learning institution, is where now the National Institute of Transport started. And this one, the establishment of NIT was basically mandated to offer training, research, and consultants in logistic, transport technology, and other allied transport disciplines. This was aimed to produce personnel in all 5 modes of transport. This is road, railway, maritime, aviation, and a pipeline. And all of us, we are aware, during the establishment of NIT in those times, NIT was not capable producing professionals in railway, either in maritime or in air or in pipeline, even in road when you talk about the engineering point of view. The institute started to produce that, the managers and the operations, the management programs. That was the initiation. And we annexed, we came in as an institution with the training of the drivers, which actually, that is up to today, we are the guru in that particular area. That's why when I was giving my remarks during an overview, I said, if you go outside there and you don't come inside NIT, most of people still understand that NIT, chuo cha madereva, si ndio? Simply because where we came from. Now, after the government mandated NIT in these 3 roles, training, research, and consultants, the aim was to make sure that NIT produced personnel in those 5 modes of transport. Therefore, this was a journey, a task that NIT was given, so as it started in 1982, that was the journey. And when we finish this when I finish this presentation, then you will be able to understand how have we done in this accomplishing this journey to try to produce the professionals in these 5 modes of transport. Now, let me give an overview of the flagship projects that we are having, so as we can link of what we are doing as NIT. All of us were aware that the road networks, now it has expanded a lot. And therefore, the government is still, every year, if you hear the annual budget, it has a budget of still continue to expand the road networks. Now, Tanzania has been covered with a very robust road networks or road infrastructures that you cannot compare with the other Eastern Africa countries. And then, the government also has invested heavily in the SGR. All of us, we know the projects that are ongoing and the project that is now under operation, SGR from Dar es Salaam to Dodoma, and also upgrading the meter gauge and the Tazara. All of us, we are aware, if you remember, last month or so, there was a signing between Tanzania and Zambia agreeing on revamping again, rehabilitating the Tazara. Therefore, these networks of the railway also is being invested a lot so as it can bring up the means of transportation. Tanzania also, we have been seeing the heavy investment in the shipbuilding and the rehabilitation in the Great Lakes, Lake Victoria, Nyasa and Tanganyika, and also now there is plans that the government will be building the ship in the Indian Ocean. Now, this is the expansion of the big projects. All of us also, we are aware that ATCL has been revamped. Yesterday I was somewhere in a meeting. Now, the ATCL, they have 16 airplanes in operation, and it's robust. Therefore, the government is really still also investing much in the air transport. On the issue of the pipeline transport, also the government is in investment of that. If you remember, all of us, we are aware, the gas is being transported from Lindi to Dar es Salaam through pipes. This is one means of the transport. And also we have the ECOP project that is aimed at taking the crude oil from Uganda to Tanga port. This is also the investment. I wanted you to see the investment the government is putting in all 5 modes of transport. Now, as NIT being a sector or a sectorial institution, we are expected to produce personnel or skilled personnel in all those 5 or modes of transport. Now, having said that, an overview of shortage in some of the those key areas, 5 modes of transport. We have the air transport. As I speak now, we have available 999, where the local is 405, The foreigners are 594. You can see. The big dependence is on the foreigners. And the Tanzanians, we are here. And therefore, we are losing a number of jobs outside to the foreigners' employees. But in the same aviation sector, it is reported that we have a shortage of around 1,000 plus personnel. If you go to the shipbuilding and the repair, the expatriates or the skilled personnel, we have less than 100. And the shortage is greater than 600. Now you can see the gap that we are supposed to train this personnel. If you go to the aircraft maintenance engineers, available now is 71, but the shortage is 216. If you go to pipework professionals, you have less than 25% of the demand, which the shortage is around, stands at 4,000 plus. Because when you go to the pipeline, even the welding, someone who is able or allowed to weld the pipeline for the gas, let's say, has to have the international certification. It's not like a normal welder can weld. Therefore, as the NIT, we are obliged to make sure that we produce this personnel who are required by this particular industry. Now, this is a highlight of what NIT is doing. We are doing training in road transport, where we have a number of management programs and logistic programs, but also we have a number of engineering programs. We do have training in the aviation industry, where now we have the aircraft maintenance training, pilots, cabin crew, and the flight operators. We have one program in pipeline oil and gas engineering, that is the diploma one. And also we have a number of programs in rail transport, where we are doing the management, operations, and the engineering. And then we have also programs in the maritime. What am I trying to put across is this. NIT has grown to the point that we have programs which covers all 5 modes of transport. To what extent we need to expand, but at least we have reached there. From 0 to 1982 to this point is a very big achievement. Let us clap hands for the NIT achievement. Now, having said that, because of time, these are some of the programs that we are having. In constructional SE and rehabilitation of MGR, we have master's, bachelor, and degree programs. In shipbuilding and rehabilitation and maritime, we have the master's, bachelor, and the ordinary diploma degree program. And also, when we think of the government is revamping the air transport, we do have the pilot training, aircraft maintenance, cabin crew, and also the flight operators programs. I think sometimes technology is next. Okay. As I said before, that also NIT, we are modernizing teaching and learning environment. And I say, among the other projects that we are using to modernize our environment is the history project. And because of time, in this particular project, the government gave NIT around 57.5 billion. That was dedicated to upgrade the infrastructure, to train the instructors or lecturers, also to purchase the training equipment and the training facilities. Next. This project, next. This project was aimed at establishment of the Center of Excellence in Aviation and Transport Operations. These are the infrastructures that has been completed. These are the pictures, not architectural drawing. They are the real infrastructure. When we are done with this gathering, you can go and visit. They are there completed. we have been able to build 3 buildings, that is 3 in 1. That is the Center of Excellence building, classes, and the offices. Also, we have the high-tech workshop that is dedicated for aircraft maintenance engineering. Then we have what we call the mock-up building that is dedicated to train cabin crew. But again, Honorable Guest of Honor, before this project, NIT was only capable to provide accommodation for 300 plus students. But through this project, we have increased the capacity by 1,500 students. As I am speaking now, this year students have started using this good accommodation facility. Next. These are the some facilities that are being purchased and already being installed in these new facilities. As you see, right, on my left, far up, those are the mock-ups that is special for training cabin crew, but the others are for the special for training the aircraft maintenance engineers. And also we have 2 aircrafts that are used for training the pilots. Good news is this: NIT has embarked on training pilots. As I'm speaking now, we have 2 cohorts. One cohort has finished the ground school. Now they are doing flying, 10 students, and also 12 students have started the cohort number 2. They are doing ground school. And among the 10 students who are doing flying, 7 of them, they have done already solo. I think for those professionals, they know what is solo. Solo, it means a student being trained with the instructor, but at times you are allowed to fly alone. 6 students. Out of the 6 students, 2 students are female. Therefore, NIT or the country is able. This one is the cohort number 1 of the pilot training program. This is cohort number 1. You can see we have 3 ladies and the other 7 are men. But again, we have the industrial attachment. That one, I could not say much on that, but what I should say before you, partners are here today. Let me take this opportunity to thank you very much for opening up your doors. And when we extend our request to come and attach our instructors and our students, you are always there to support us. Thank you very much. I think this one I was already covered because of time. Okay. For those who didn't know how much NIT has expanded in terms of enrollment, as I'm speaking this year, NIT we are enrolling around 18,000 long course students. This is a very big number. I think in Dar es Salaam, we are next to University of Dar es Salaam. Therefore, the number, next, the number is very big. Next. We are also being able to enroll international students. Next. 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 We have also memorandum of understanding with a number of organizations, and I think one of the presenters today, she's going to present. We has a company that we are working together, but this we have also been able to enter into memorandum of understanding with the Aerolink. This is from Canada, and we are planning to start what we call dual degree in aviation. What does it mean? It means like this. We have a degree that we are going to work or to enter into memorandum of understanding with the Canadian university, where a graduate at NIT will be able to get 2 certificates. Certificate from NIT and a certificate from one university in Canada. And therefore, the employability, international employability will be very easy. And that is the aim of the National Institute of Transport, to go international. And proudly, these are some employment opportunities of our students. You can see the lady there is the graduate for aircraft maintenance engineering. She has been employed by ATCL. But on the right, you have that boy, I would say, Engineer King John, who is employed by Air Arabic in Qatar. Therefore, NIT, we have been able to break even the borders. Next. NIT also, we have been able to establish what we call the Regional Center of Excellence for Road Safety. That was the Regional Center of Excellence for aviation, but this is for road safety. This is the project that the government has given NIT to establish this center. As all of us, we are aware that we have a challenge of road safety. Therefore, we are establishing this center with the support from the African Development Bank. Next. In this particular center is going to address the 5 pillars of road safety. That is road safety management, safer vehicles, safer roads, post-crash response, and a safer driving environment. Next. In this particular also center, we'll be developing 15 short courses and 3 long courses. This is Masters in Road Safety and Traffic Engineering, Master in Road Safety and Management, and a Bachelor in Civil and Road Safety Engineering. These are programs has been already developed. They are at the approval stages. Next. These are the programs that we have done through this particular center. Next. Next. This is just a training. I wanted this slide. This is the last one. This is where NIT we want to go. NIT we want to go. We want to expand. One, as I'm speaking to you, we have engaged a contractor at Kilimanjaro International Airport. He's constructing the hangar, aircraft hangar with the classes. The government gave NIT 60 acres at Kilimanjaro International Airport to construct this facility. Therefore, the flying school for pilots will move to Kilimanjaro. And through this hangar, we want this hangar to equip with the required personnel with the licenses and also the required facilities. So as this kind of this hangar, we want to transform it into AMO, approved maintenance organization. So as our training aircrafts can be serviced there, and also the other aircrafts, all of us, we are aware that the aircrafts in Tanzania, like the small ones, the tourist ones, the number is very big. Therefore, if we will be able to make this particular hangar approved, we can be able to generate financing that will make the training of pilots sustainable. And as I'm speaking now, we are in the process of constructing the infrastructures at Lindi region. We have 125 acres along the coast where this particular campus will be dedicated for the maritime training. And this particular design is already being completed, and the government has already set aside for phase 1 7 billion, and we are going to start this January. Also, as the institution that is also required to do research and innovation, we wanted to promote the research and the innovation in transport sector. So as you partners and the government can do what we call the informed decision in the transport sector. It's on the NIT when we do the research and they give us the results of the research, then the government can be able to do what we call the informed decision in the transport sector. And also, we want to establish a standalone Center of Excellence for Road Safety. You understand the Road Safety Center of Excellence, the building is within this campus, but the vision is to find another area near the coast area, a certain area that this particular center is going to be housed there. Kwa hiyo wale wanaofanya udereva na mambo ya road safety yote yatawekwa pale. Tutatengeneza infrastructure za barabara, za roundabout na kila kitu kwenye one facility. So it's when you go into that particular center, you can say this is a road safety center. Therefore, we want to harness it from NIT. Also, our call is to strengthen the linkage with industry and the partnership, and also to establish, to do human capacity development from our staff. Of course, as I'm speaking now, we have around 70 staff doing further studies at PhD level. Therefore, next year or after 2 years, NIT in terms of staff will not be the same NIT that it was 50 years ago. Next, having said that, thank you very much and welcome again to NIT.
Thank you very much.
A big hand to the presentation. This was a broad presentation and a testimony that NIT is sitting on the pillars of our economy, being available in all those things that sustain our economy. Having had a broad presentation on a broad subject, I now have a honor to bring one who is going to be very specific in among those things that NIT is distinguishing itself. And as I speak, can I invite to come close Engineer Edith Harold Samo. It is a great honor to introduce a truly distinguished leader in Tanzania's aviation and transport system, or ecosystem. Our guest speaker is the Chief Executive Officer and accountable manager of one of the key partners of NIT, Aerolink Solutions Tanzania Limited, an organization that is at the forefront of aviation training, engineering excellence, capacity building in the region. You'll agree with me that NIT is partnered by very robust partners, including the guest of honor who just came to speak here a moment ago. Engineer Edith Kasamo is widely regarded as a trailblazer with nearly 15 years of aviation experience. She is a celebrated Tanzanian's first female ESA, which is something I believe is going to be playing as she speaks. Part 62B, or licensed aircraft maintenance engineer, very, very professional standing. A rare and a remarkable achievement that reflects both technical mastery and unwavering commitment to global standards. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really an honor to expound this because I believe they bring appetite to the alumni that they will stand one day with this kind of resume. Her credentials include type ratings on the Boeing 737 next generation and the Airbus A320 family, as well as engine competencies on GE and Rolls-Royce power plants, a strong testament to the depth of her hands-on experience and operational leadership. Beyond the accolades, she represents something even greater, a new generation of African aviation leadership driven by excellence, built on the discipline and dedicated to empowering others through world-class training and innovation. And as I said, I believe after her speech, many of the class of 25, as the guest of honor addressed you, will be very much interested to emulate the example of the next presenter, whom I now request you to join me in giving a big hand to her. Karibu.
Asante sana moderator. Nashukuru. Good afternoon, distinguished guests. Guest of honor, Managing Director Superdome, Jamal Baisa, Director of National Institute of Transport, Dr. Prosper Mgaya, Deputy Rectors of NIT, Chairperson of NIT, industry leaders, academicians, partners, and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, NIT at 50, NIT at 50, asanteni sana. Today I was given a topic to present to you, innovations, infrastructure, and smart technology for sustainable transport development in Tanzania. Labda tusubiri kidogo. Nimeambiwa ni jiintroduce tena pia. Mimi ni aircraft maintenance engineer, ni mwanamke wa kwanza Tanzania kupata EASA B1 license like 10 years ago. So sasa hivi, lakini through that I've been working with different companies, and I've been exploring a lot in aviation. Doing maintenance as women in aviation is not that easy, but I'll tell you to these ladies who are here, be firm, everything is possible, you can do it, and whatever a man do, you can do even more. So in my experience as aircraft maintenance engineer, I've seen different, different problems which are facing ladies, and also not only ladies, also men in Tanzanians, whereby if you go somewhere in around the world, you'll never find a Tanzania, or you'll find yourself in that field. So due to that, I had to think over, come back to my country, and open a company whereby through this NIT, when we get together with NIT, tulishirikiana kuleta EASA, so that whenever the engineers who are completing their training here in NIT, they can do EASA modules and also be recognized internationally. So that is what I came back, and as a consultant, and also increasing capacity to the students. But until now, we have some students who are doing this EASA here in NIT, and we thank God for that. And I hope once they finish, they complete, we are the one who are going to lead them to follow where to start their journey. This journey is not for one day or for 1 year. It's several years, and through this journey you will experience a lot, and we are going to lead you. All the students will lead you, and I hope one day I will see you in these big aircrafts like Qatari Airways, Emirates. Be proud as a Tanzania who are engineers. And I think I will talk to parents who have their kids, their students here, and also the grade ones who are finished. Whatever you are doing, be firm, whatever you want to do, you have to start with yourself. You have to be confident of what you're doing, and ask the right path to follow, because most of the time we see the student finishing they graduate, but they go back to the society and seeking for jobs. And I will tell you, through jobs, most of the company, most of the industry, they want experienced people. But all that, don't give up. Just start where you are, and in any case, just focus to what you have been studying back in university. I think the system is ready. I will start my presentation. African race will be built on how we move. Tanzania economic future depends on modern efficiency and integrated transport system, like sky, that sky is aviation, road, railway, port, and energy corridor. Transport is a backbone of development. When transport improve, productivity improve, connectivity improve, and national competitiveness rise. Why transport is the heart of development? Our national progress is written on the road, railway, sky, and sea. Transport contributes to 11% of national GDP and support every major sector like agriculture, mining, tourism, and logistics. Over 75% of goods move by road. The new SGR, which we are proud about, will cut the transit time by 40 to 60%. Aviation support over 100,000 jobs in tourism and high-value trade. Pipeline move billions of liters of fuel on a daily basis, reducing road congestion. With that, we have a transport challenge in Tanzania. Our infrastructure is improving, yet there is increased demand as the same. So with these results, we have rapid urbanization, whereby we can see people are moving from rural areas to urban areas, seeking for jobs, seeking for education, seeking for good health. Through this, we get congested roads, cause low movement of people, delays, and high logistic costs, whereby moving of goods from one place to another cost very expensive. We also have this challenge of weather and climate risk, whereby it's caused by flooding, heavy rain, strong winds. All these are challenges. We also have skill gaps. These skills gaps, employer needs a skills worker with rightful skill sets. Change of technology or working method hinder working ability. Education system not prepare students for the current industry. It also can lead to this challenge. Lack of training and professional development and lack of experience is a very challenging issue. Through this, it can lead to the factor of poor urbanization planning, poor link maintenance road, lack of alternative transporting planning, and also routine accident. Back to our topic today. If I may ask, what is innovative infrastructure? Infrastructure that solves old problem with a new idea. That is it. We have SGR, whereby once they were introduced, SGR is a fast, more efficient, and more reliable and safe also. We also have climate resilience load, whereby this load designed known as sasa hivi wanajenga mabarabara, but through this load they can withstand flood, and also they can stand heavy axle loads. We also have digital airports, whereby as you can pass nowadays, if you pass through airport immigration, you just pass with your passport to e-gate. Hata uhitaji mambo mengi unahitaji kwenye e-gate, it's just scan you and you go. That is way of digital, and tunashukuru sana. Also we have smart pipelines with leak detection, pressure optimization, and remote monitoring. We also have digitized ports using cargo tracking, scheduling system, and reduce dwelling time. We all understand what is smart technology. Before smart technology, this is technology that think, learn, and adapt. In this technology, we have smart mobility. I will just go one by one. With smart mobility, we have AI-driven mobility, real-time application, and e-ticketing. Intelligent traffic management system in a major city. This system uses synchronized traffic lights, cameras, and sensor to monitor flow of adjusted signal into real-life time, helping reducing gridlock at peak hours. You can see sometime when you are driving, those traffic lights kwenye mali ambapo kuna congested cars inavuta sana kuliko the other side. So that is AI. Real-time apps online shows that driver where there is congested enable commuters to choose less congested routes. Such text-driven approach easing urban mobility with requiring major new road construction. So we can see sometime when you're using, they said Google Map or Waze, this Google Map, Waze, those things. When maybe you are going from one place to another, you just locate your place where you're going, but it will show you where there is too much congested cars. Instead of just going to that road, you can take another direction to lessen traffic. We also have e-ticketing technology, automated fare collection, tap-and-go cards. We also have a mobile ticketing app, which is streamline passenger boarding and reduce cash handling. Rider can use smartphones apps to top a fare, find the next bus arrival, and etc. This is user-friendly and more efficient. Nowadays, you can see you will just get into application in your phone, and I think mostly it's used to this bus, not giving out the money. You just tap, it scan, and you have already paid. You get into the bus, and you go. Through this also we have smart logistic, Internet of Things tracking, predictive maintenance, and a digital cargo system. Company and authority are embracing digital tools for efficiency and transparency. As it stands, Tanzania is rolling out electronics cargo tracking system that monitor trucks and shipment across their journey. This GPS-based tracker integrated with online scheduling platform help preventing delays and thefts and allow transporters to optimize route. The National Transport Portal now provide a digital dashboard for logistic company and scheduling port pickup, trucks, container movement, and receive custom update. This improving transparency, reduce delays, and boost overall supply chain efficiency. We also have smart energy and pipeline. With this, we have the East Africa crude oil pipeline. It shows how smart energy pipeline infrastructure sit at the heart of development, provide a safe and more efficient and reliable way of transport, back energy and load to cut out that transport of road and railway. So nowadays they use the pipeline, and that is more efficient to us and more reliable. By reducing cost, risk, and environmental impact, pipelines support sustainable growth, energy security, and economic transformation. We also have smart aviation. Go back. Yes, we have smart aviation. Before smart transport, we need the smart skill. Aviation is where innovations accelerate national, and is one of the fastest growing sector, recording 15% boost entire economic ecosystem, driven tourism, cargo export, and region integration. Modern fleets which we have in Tanzania, like A220, Boeing 787, demand highly trained engineers and technicians. A digital airport or smart aviation means applying advanced Also, we have automation and robotics. This automated baggage handling, the way the bag handled, you can see most of the time is in the chatbot where your flight is, where your baggage you're going to collect, where baggage is, because there is those systems to collect your baggage. And self-driven tags or tarmac, you can see some of the trucks where they are being driven by, it's automatic. And we also have check-in kiosk by biometric. So with the smart airport, we also have facial recognition boarding. It's just by face and you go. Real-time queue monitoring, they monitor the queue of what the passenger is to reduce. Automatic parking and getting assignment and digital navigation app for passenger. We also have sustainability technology, whereby we have electrical hybrid aircraft, AR for fuel efficiency routing, and carbon reduction strategies. Through this, we have benefits. It's increased safety by predicting past failure before they really happen. Also, we have high efficiency, reduced delay, optimized air trafficking. We also have better passenger experience, faster boarding, less waiting, cost saving, fuel optimization, and maintenance planning. We also have environmental improvement as a result of reducing emission. Insert as aviation aircraft maintenance engineer, aviation is a discipline, no shortcuts. Life depends on precision. An aircraft is the most honest teacher. Data or standard data-driven maintenance complies with EASA global standard. Drone inspection, nowadays we have drone to inspect the aircraft whereby your naked eyes cannot see. We use drones. Also, they are on test. We also have simulators, zero paper system, and engineering culture where we share value, behavior, standard, and practice, guides how engineer design, build, test, maintenance, and improve aircraft. Oh, okay. As ILOLink Solution Tanzania invests in human capacity, invest in people is the high forms of infrastructure founded in providing EASA standard aviation training and in locally. People as infrastructure, skilled engineers, elevated entire transport ecosystem. Partnership with NIT merge global standard with local capacity. Focus on empowering Tanzania youth, women and men to become world-class engineer. ILOLink and NIT as EASA, these are milestones which NIT achieved. Launched Tanzania first EASA Part 66 aircraft maintenance engineer license program here in NIT. NIT became first EASA exam center in Tanzania and in region. First cohort successful passing core modules include module 9 and module 10. They passed very successful. Offering EASA Part 147 aircraft type for training through international partners, and that after we do the B1, we are going to do the type course of the students. Hands-on practical training to real hangar. We are going to send students to do the practical to different companies and to get their experience. Production, hundreds of licensed Tanzania engineers within the next decades. We also have Mawingu Aviation, that is MRO, whereby we are first locally owned heavy maintenance facility built region aviation service hub, whereby after all this, after the student, they finish, they do their B1, they do their type course. Now they are engineers, not only engineers, some of mechanics. We thought about doing the MRO to enhance all these students to get job and to do their practical. So visions for Tanzania 2050, smart road with autonomous vehicle integrations, drone logistic network and emergency response system, green airport powered by solar and advanced energy system, electric and hydrogen transport fleets. Tanzania position as a region innovation leaders. Call for actions. Innovation belongs to bold mind. Students, pursue research, engineering, and science innovated for local challenge. Professionals, uphold safety, standard ethics, and modernizations. Government, enable research and development supportive policy and local capacity building. Private sector, invest in transport startups, technology, and advanced training. Donor partners, strengthen local ownership and knowledge transfer. The future of transport in Africa will not come from outside. It will come from us. Tanzania has a talent, ambition, and partnership to build globally competitive, smart, and sustainable transport ecosystem. Aviation transport, aviation training through ILOLink and NIT is a proof of concept of national capability, innovations, and pride. Together we build the future. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana. You will agree with me the difficulty I had to stop her because she was really giving a mentoring speech other than more than hakuna. Na maswali tu machache tu. Kwa hiyo ametumenta wale ambao ni class of 25 na wale ambao ni older, na mimi niseme tu kwamba wale ambao tumepita kwenye exhibition za demonstrations tumeona prototype vimetengenezwa vingine vya cardboards hivi, lakini suddenly baada ya kuona hiyo prototype na shape yake, una akili na mwili wote unakwenda chini unapoiangalia ile science iliyo nyuma hizo demonstrations. Na engineer ameonyesha opportunities sio tu ambazo ziko na za high tech na kadhalika, ziko nje, lakini kwamba organization yake in collaboration with NIT are preparing and on the job doing. Nafikiri mnijoin kumpa a big applause Engineer Kisamo. Now, having had these very powerful presentations, we will limit our presentation to the two. They have really covered what would have come from the presentations. And so, in order to make this a conference or such an event of an academic nature, this session, I'm compelled to bring to give opportunity at least 2 burning questions. Otherwise, I would be advised to say thank you and bring the session to the close. Kuna mtu aliye na swali ambalo ni la kuongeza, la kuuliza kwa ajili ya hawa presenters wawili? Ili iwe complete, basi angalau wawili. Na ningependa kama angekuwepo female moja na male moja. Mkono wa kwanza. Huo hapo. Karibu engineer. Or your addition, your question, very brief.
So that fellow participants can't get a problem of translating from the normal Swahili to English, allow me just to make it easy. Nizungumze Kiswahili.
Go ahead. Now you are brief.
Yeah. Well, ni comment. Moja ni kwamba tunashukuru kwa ajili ya pepa hizi mbili, na ikiwa kama ni kongamano la taaluma, ni vizuri tukatambua wasilisho hizi mbili kuwa za muhimu sana. Kwanza waliozitoa rector, hakuna mtu mwingine ambaye angeweza kuitoa hii kuliko yeye na engineer Edith. Nina comment ya kwanza pongeza na kushukuru kwamba kweli ni muhimu kama wataalam tuwe na historia ya masuala ya usafirishaji na uchukuzi. Nina wasiwasi kama tutafanya hivyo tutasahau na kujua tuko hapa tumefanya nini. Kwa hiyo mpendekezo langu kwa chuo hiki kiwe na nafasi kama inawezekana kongamano kubwa, tuna miaka 50, ambalo litaenda ni detail kufafanua hizi ambazo rector amenizielezea. Kwa mfano, unapozungumzia miaka 50 leo, ni kweli ambao tulikuwepo, tunajua ndio kulikuwa na recovery program, si ya uchumi tu miaka ya 70s, lakini na transport sector. Kwa hiyo ni vizuri kuandaliwe kongamano ambalo kwa kweli litakuwa la muhimu sana na kuweka hizi taarifa kwenye kumbukumbu. Ya pili, nafikiri kwa Aerolink ni sahihi kabisa kwamba kwa wakati huu katika masuala haya na sehemu nyingine ni muhimu. Wale napopongeza basi jitihada zingine kama rector alivyosema zifanywe ili kutufanya NIT tuwe kulinki na vio ziendelee. Otherwise nashukuru sana. Ninapenda tu ku declare interest kwamba ni mdau na tutakuwa nafasi pia kushirikiana. Sana.
Hiyo na wewe ni mdau kweli kweli. Basi the second nani offered to to anyone. Mkono utakao nyanyuka wa kwanza mimi nitaupiki. Hamna mkono. Nafikiri spirit ni kwamba to wind up. Uko hapo mkono nimeonyeshwa. Karibu. Nilikuwa siuoni. Karibu tena ule niliokuwa nimeutarajia na
Okay, thank you. I have a question. During 1975, what was the main rationale? Okay, my name is Rehema Mzee. I'm assistant lecturer here at the National Institute of Transport. So my question is, 75, what was the main rationale for establishing the training wings of NTC? Thank you.
Thank you very much for a very brief question. And now I invite, first of all, Engineer Samo to react, as she will see it is important, and later Rector Mgaya. Okay.
Asante. Based in aviation, I'll just put myself with ATCL. I think that is back then. I think ATCL started when everyone was being trained to become engineers, pilot, and it was in a high peak. And then I think after that, when they established, I think after some time, they went down, they didn't train anything. Then they came back by having a lot of fleets and training personnel. So with my knowledge and with what I understand, I think what she just meant is from where it started and where they are now. if I'm not wrong.
Thank you very much. I believe you have given to the satisfaction. Now I bring Lector Mgaya to directed, particularly the nani wa iendelee kufuatana na engineer alivyosema.
Thank you very much, Professor Makungu, moderator. Also, thank you very much, Dr. Rufunjo. We take the comment. Any community, any family without a history is as good as dead. And if we don't document the history, then we are doomed to be dead. Therefore, we take this comment or suggestion of having a conference that will be dedicated really to dig down where we come from and to record important milestone we are making in transport sector. And as a NIT, we have decided to have a conference every year. And therefore, we are taking that suggestion. Maybe when we go to the next year conference, we can mold the themes and we can invite the key people to present who really knows the history of the transport sector to be part and parcel of the presentation sessions. Therefore, we are taking that seriously. And I'm speaking now, we have 50 years in the NIT. We are preparing a very comprehensive document, not only what I have presented, but a comprehensive document. Even that particular document will even record the number of the first intake, the number of students. The first intake was how many students, and so forth. Therefore, we are going to get a very good document, not only the comment of having some conference that is comprehensive to address that aspect. Now, about enhancing the linkage, I think we agree. We are working day and night to make sure that NIT will link with not only with the Tanzanian other institutions, but internationally linked. As you are aware, transport sector is well regulated. Therefore, at times, if we localize yourself, linking yourself with the only national, you can miss the other part of the benefit of having linkages. With that also, we are working on that. Going back to Rehema Mzee, what was the rationale of starting the training wing in 1975 as part of the National Transport Corporation? Let me just give an overview. It's like this. It's not during that time, during the time where the nation as Tanzania, we didn't have enough training institution to cover all areas of the need of the government and the private sector. During that time, most of the organization, they had, within the organization, you had a training department. The training department was having the human resource and also trainers within the organization. Because at that particular time, the companies didn't have we didn't have an institution that we can bring our personnel to get the required skills. Therefore, the company or a particular company was able also to develop its own instructors so as to train its people. Now, that notwithstanding, that the National Transport Corporation was not exceptional. It had to have this facility. And I said during my presentation, the collapse of East African community, it was like a blow to the country, especially for the transport sector. Therefore, this particular unit was established to make sure that you have the in-house training, that in-house training to capacitate the personnel to be able to man the transport corporation. As most of us, I think those Mbamba and the others, tulipanda ile magari ya Kamata, sio? Kamata, Railway, and the Ratiko, and the others. Therefore, this Ratiko and the Kamata and the Railway were the annex of the National Transport Corporation. Therefore, the drivers is the National Transport Corporation has to train its own people. How can you achieve that? That's where now they decided to start this particular department within this particular National Transport Corporation so as to be able to produce the required personnel.
Thank you for the elaboration, and thank you, Lufunjo, to make it important for the history to be written. Certainly, Madam here will benefit. Kwa sababu vingine vyote vimepoteza mwelekeo na kuwa kama labda ni IFM kimekuwa chuo tu ambacho sio cha banking kama ambavyo kilivyokuwa kimenuiwa, kwamba NIT imebaki kwenye mandate na imezisimamia na kuiboresha kwenye hatua hii katika vyuo vingi vya namna hiyo. Na kwa hiyo ninapoomba mnipigie na mimi makofi mwapigie presenters makofi na tujipigie sisi wote makofi, tupigie makofi pia hilo swala la NIT kuwa imebaki kwenye mandate zake na kuikuza. Basi makofi mengi kwa hilo. Na with those makofis narudisha mic na kuwaomba wenzangu turudi.
Thank you very much, Moderator Professor Makungu. Niombe makofi mengi tena wakati watoto wa protocol mnatusaidia meza kuu kuweza kurudi kwenye hali yake ya kawaida. Ushers please, pamoja na watoto wa protocol, tusaidiane sasa meza kuu irudi kwenye hali ya kawaida kabla tujaenda kwenye prize giving ceremony. Studio, wakati we are rearranging for prize giving ceremony. Ushers please. Ushers.
Tanzania, ngao yetu moja tumeshikilia, heri tujiulize bila kudhania, mambo gani muhimu tumezingatia.
Basi wakati tunaendelea kuirudisha meza kuu, zawadi zitatolewa hapa hapa chini. Kwa hiyo mgeni rasmi pamoja na meza kuu watapanda huku juu. Wakati unaomba DR Arc, Engineer Dr. John P. John, uwe unajiandaa tayari kuja kurecognize best student pamoja na sponsors wetu, na tutaanza zoezi la zawadi rasmi. Utakapokuja pia meza kuu tutaomba watasimama, watakuja hapa mara baada ya ushers wetu kumaliza hizo zoezi wanalolifanya. For the time being, naomba studio kidogo wakati ushers wetu wanamaliza hili zoezi hapa. Okay, studio. The Rector, National Institute of Transport. Engineer Dr. Prosper Mgaya for the recognition of our sponsors and best students. And after that, we go for prize giving ceremony. Dr. Mgaya, please.
Thank you, MC. Guest of honor, the Institute award prizes to overall best students, to master's degree, bachelor degree, ordinary diploma courses. The major purpose, as I said in my speech, of offering these prizes to overall students is to build and improve academic competition among the students of various courses offered by NIT. So far, to date, we have 5 categories of prizes sponsored, namely, 1 is the prizes offered by the National Institute of Transport. As the National Institute of Transport, also we join hands. Also, we have prizes offered by the rector. And the prizes offered by the National Institute of Transport include 100,000 shillings for a final year overall best student in master's, bachelor degree, and ordinary diploma courses. Then the prizes offered by the rector, this is 100,000 shillings that include to final year overall best student and the best female student for master's, bachelor, and ordinary diploma programs. But the third category is the prizes offered by the collective departmental staff sponsorship. Staff also, NIT staff also, they offer their students to recognize for how best they have worked. And this academic year, or the last academic year, this is the graduating today, 24-25, 4 departments, namely the Department of Education and Mathematics, Department of Mathematics, Management Sciences, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Department of Economics, Accounting and Finance, have sponsored prizes to the overall best students in their respective departments. Also, the Faculty of Aviation Technology has sponsored prizes to overall best student at the faculty. The 4th category, Honorable Guest of Honor, for this academic year is 16 individual staff has sponsored prizes to overall best students in some courses and the modules which are offered at their department. And the last category is the prizes offered by the external sponsors. Guest of honor, the academic year 2024-2025, which they are graduating today, the Institute has secured 17 external sponsors of prizes to overall best students to some courses which are offered at the Institute. We are pleased to read their names and the value of the prize they offer and request them to stand up once we read their names in the following sequence. First is the sponsor name called Toolkit Communication. If the representative is with us today, wherever you are, stand up. Let us put our hands together. Thank you very much. Toolkit basically gives 2 awards. Overall final best student in bachelor degree in marketing and in public relation. And the value of the prize is 150,000 plus 6-month internship with the mentorship, transport, and the communication allowance. The second one is on the overall final year best student on ordinary diploma in marketing and public relations. Also receives 150,000 with the 6-month internship with the mentorship, transport, and the communication allowance. Another sponsor, the second one, is Aerolink Solution, Tanzania Limited, gives 2 prizes. 1, final best students for the bachelor degree in aircraft maintenance engineering with the prize of 500,000 shillings. Aerolink, please, the representative. They are there. Let us put our hands together for the Aerolink. Also, they give the best student for the honorary diploma in aircraft maintenance engineering worth of Tanzania shilling 400,000. Also, we have the prize from the Precision Air. Precision Air, a representative, are you with us today? They are not with us, but they are giving the prize to the aircraft maintenance engineering for the ordinary diploma and the bachelor programs. What they give is the internship of the 1 year. Aerotechnics, Tanzania, overall final year best student for ordinary diploma aircraft maintenance engineering. They have decided to give 50% sponsorship they will be paying for the student who is going to do what we call EASA B1 and B2 training and mentorship. Superdol. Superdol, the representative is with us today. Yeah, engineer, naomba mgeni rasmi asisimame. They are giving two category prizes. One is the best student for bachelor degree in automobile engineering, which is worth to 1 million Tanzanian shillings. The second one is the best student for bachelor degree in logistics and transport management, also worth of 1 million Tanzanian shillings. Also, we have another sponsor. This is the Chichi Engineering Company Limited. Wherever you are, I have seen somewhere there. Yes, thank you very much, Managing Director. This is giving to the final best student for the bachelor degree in aircraft maintenance engineering, worth of Tanzania shillings 500,000. Then we have Telnet, our ICT, the net provider. This gives to the final year best student for the bachelor degree in information technology, worth of Tanzania shillings 200,000. Wherever you are, Telnet, please. Representative Telnet, yes, Madam, thank you. Let us put our hands together for Telnet. Then we have Scania. Scania, it gives prize to the final year best student for automobile engineering. One, industrial attachment for 6 months, free meals, transport allowance of 300,000 per month. Then we have LATRA. This gives to the final year best student for bachelor degree in logistics and transport management, worth of Tanzanian shillings 1 million. Then we have LATRA CC. This gives to the best female student for the bachelor degree in road and railway transport and logistic operations, worth of 250,000 shillings. Then we have the DG TPA award. This gives to 3 categories. One, the best student in bachelor degree shipping and port logistics, that is worth 1 million Tanzanian shillings. Do we have a representative from TPA? TPA? We don't have. TPA? Okay. The second prize they are giving is the ordinary diploma in shipping and the post logistics, 500,000
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. NAT at 50. Kazi iendelee. Okay, thank you, guest of honor. With your permission, kindly allow me now to invite best performing students so that they will come here to receive their prizes. And we have, of course, programs from diploma to masters. Therefore, we'll start with the best student from masters programs, the best overall student for postgraduate programs. The first is Joseph O. Mrema. This is from masters in mechanical engineering with the transportation machinery. And the amount of prizes will be 100,000 from NIT, 200,000 from Rector, 100,000 from NIT Alumni Convocation Committee. Please welcome.
Joseph Mrema, karibu kwa ajili ya kusaini.
Overall best student for bachelor programs, Eric Renatus, and this is from bachelor degree in human resource management. And the amount of prizes are 100,000 from NIT, 200,000 from Madam Joyce Bakari, 250,000 from DHSS staff. Please welcome. And we have overall best female student, Jacqueline
Asante.
Lojais Lengeju. And this is from bachelor degree in information technology. And the prizes are 100,000. This is from NIT, 200,000 from Rector, 200,000 from DRPFA, Dr. Zainab Mshana.
Makofi kwake tena. Yes, hongera sana.
Now we have best performing students from various faculties, and we will start with the Faculty of Logistics and Business Studies, and we start with the Department of Management Sciences, and we start with bachelor degree programs. The first one is Joel Mgaya. This is from bachelor of degree in business administration, and the prize is 100,000 from NIT.
Makofi, makofi. Namba aliyetajwa changamke. Naomba ukisikia jina lako tuchangamke kwa ajili ya kuweza kukimbizana na muda.
The next will be Eric Renatus. Eric Renatus is from the bachelor degree in human resource management, and will have the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 200,000 from management staff, and 1 million from Simba Supply Chain Solutions Limited, please.
Makofi kwake Eriki. Eriki, namba tuchangamke. Huyo ni Eriki.
And the next will be Antelima Lawrence Fute, and this is from bachelor degree in marketing and public relations with the following prizes. Okay, Simba Solutions, please.
Mr. Eriki, naomba uelekee kwenye bango la Simba Logistics kwa ajili ya kupata zawadi yako, lakini kupata picha. Tumpigie makofi tena. Asante.
Okay, thank you very much, Simba Solutions Limited. So now the next is Antelima Lawrence Fute. This is from bachelor degree in marketing and public relations with the following prizes. 100,000 from NIT, 150,000 also plus 6-month internship with the mentorship, transport and the communication allowances. This is from Toolkit Communications.
Toolkit Communication,
Toolkit
please.
Communications, please. Welcome.
Toolkit Communication, kama tupo, karibu tupige picha pia na
Representative from Toolkit.
Karibu.
Yeah, please, welcome.
Studio tuwasindikize Toolkit, pata picha pamoja, ukumbusho.
Okay, thank you very much.
Karibu naibu mkuu wa
Toolkit
chuo.
Communications. Now the next is Frank Hezron Chula. This is from bachelor degree in procurement and logistic management, and the prizes will be 100,000 from NIT.
Makofi mengi kwa Frank. Karibu. Tumsindikize tena kwa makofi mengi Frank. Yes.
Next is Fadhili Moses Kasike. Fadhili Moses Kasike in procurement and the logistic management. Also will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Yes. Fadhili, karibu. Naomba tuendelee kuwapongeza kwa makofi mengi best students wetu. Asante, karibu naibu mkuu wa chuo kuendelea na wengine.
Okay, honorary diploma programs. Samuel Fanuel Urio. This is honorary diploma in business administration with the following prizes. 100,000 from NIT. Please welcome.
Tumsindikize kwa makofi mengi. Karibu, naibu
Next
mkuu wa chuo.
is Eventus Vincent Prosper from ordinary diploma in human resource management, and the prize is 100,000 from NIT. Please welcome.
Pige makofi mengi.
Next is Lightness John Mtui from ordinary diploma in marketing and public relations, and they will have the following, or will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 150,000, and a 6-month internship with the mentorship, transport, and the communication allowances. And this is from Toolkit Communications. Please, representative.
Toolkit pia tutakuwa najiandaa.
Representative from Toolkit Communications, please welcome. Next is Abdul Mujae Ngonyan from Ordinary Diploma in Procurement and Logistic Management, and will receive 100,000 from NIT. Please welcome.
Asante sana, tunaona makofi mengi.
Okay, thank you, DJ. Next is the Department of Economics, Accounting and Finance, and we start with bachelor degree programs. We have Salaam Omar Dafa. This is bachelor degree in accounting and transport finance, and they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from
Salim
NIT.
kama upo unainuka. Salim kama upo unainuka.
100,000 from CPA William Haji. 100,000 from CPA Johannes Kerenge. 200,000 from the staff from Department of Economic, Accounting and Finance. Please welcome.
Niombe au wafadhili wa hizo zawadi, CPA Kerenge, CPA Haji na mwakilishi wa staff mmoja. Karibu. Mwakilishi wa DEF staff, karibu tupate picha ya pamoja. Kwa haraka tafadhali, tupate picha ya pamoja. Elibariki unajiandaa, Elibariki unajiandaa. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, naweza ukaendelea.
Okay, next is honor diploma programs. We have Elibariki Loshilu Sambwet. This is from ordinary diploma in accounting and transport finance, and they will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Elibariki, if you are here, please. Elibariki. Asante. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, unaweza ukaendelea. Elibariki is not here.
Okay, thank you very much. Now from the Department of Logistics and Transport Studies, we have Master of Logistics and Transport Management, and the best performing student is Shaban Salum, who is doing Masters of in Logistics and Transport Management, and they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 1 million from Simba Supply Chain Solutions Limited.
Simba Supply Chain, tunajiandaa kupata picha ya ukumbusho.
And also there will be award from Dr. Rufunjo.
Yes, na Dr. Rufunjo pia. Sponsors wetu pia, naomba tufanye kwa haraka pale tupate picha pamoja na mwanafunzi ambaye tumemsponsor. Huyu ana GPA ya 4.7. Yes. Baraka Stefano unajiandaa, Bonaventura unajiandaa, Rashidi Tatu Hasani unajiandaa. Asante. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, unaweza ukaendelea.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, bachelor's program. The first student is Baraka Stefano Simbeye, and this is from bachelor degree in Logistics and Transport Management, and they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 100,000 and a free membership registration from Talta. Also will receive 70,000 from Dr. Nyaki, and they also will receive 1 million and employment from Superdol.
Hongera sana Baraka Stefano Simbeye. Niombe Talta, niombe pia Superdol representatives waweze kupiga picha pamoja na Baraka Stefano Simbeye. Bachelor degrees in Logistics and Transport Management, best student with GPA 4.5. Niombe Talta tafadhali, Dr. Nyaki, lakini pia Superdol representative kwa ajili ya kupata naye picha pamoja. Dr. Nyaki, please. Asante. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, unaweza kaendelea.
Next is Bonaventura Felician Ndekeja. This is from bachelor degree in road and railway transport logistics operations, and they will receive the following prizes. 100,000 from NIT. Also will receive 60,000 from Mr. Soka, and they will receive also 100,000 and a free membership registration from Talta.
Congratulations Bonaventura, makofi mengi kwake. Niombe Talta representative pia Mr. Soka kama upo tuweze kupata picha pamoja naye ya ukumbusho. Bachelor degrees in Road, Railway and Transport Logistics Corporation with the GPA 4.5. Hongera sana Bonaventura Felician Ndekeja. Naibu mkuu wa chuo please.
Next is Rashid Tatu Hassan. This is from bachelor degree in Road and Railway Transport Logistic Operations.
Tatu, if you are here.
And they will receive the following prizes. 100,000 from Dr. Benita Muyamba as an overall best female student bachelor degree in Road and Railway. And they also will receive 70,000 from Mr. Salaam Mihayo. And they also will receive 250,000 from Latra CCC. Please, welcome.
Okay, she's not here. Tukaendelea.
Okay, next is honor diploma programs. The first student is Dismas Fiderson Enru from honor diploma in logistics and transport management. And this student will receive a prizes with 100,000 from NIT. Is Dismas around? Oh. Next is Ernest Ephraim Ernest from honor diploma in logistics and transport management. And this student will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Makofi mengi kwa Ernest. Robert uwe unajiandaa, Dennis uwe unajiandaa, Joseph Mrema pia uwe unajiandaa.
So next is Robert Elias Nicolaus from honor diploma in road and railway transport logistic operations, and they will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Makofi mengi kwa Robert Elias.
Denista Odwin Weller from honor diploma in road and railway transport logistic operations, and they will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Makofi mengi kwa Denista Odwin.
So now we move to next faculty of transport engineering and technology, and we will start with the Department of Automotive and Mechanical Engineering. And we will start with the master's degree in mechanical engineering with the transportation machinery. And the best performing student is Joseph O. Mrema from the master degree in mechanical engineering
Joseph
with the
Mrema,
transportation machinery. And they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 100,000 from Engineer Mazuri Lutema, 100,000 from Dr. Omar Mash.
Asante Dr. Omar Mashi, Engineer Mazuri Rutema, karibuni tupate picha ya ukumbusho hapa pamoja. Hongera sana Joseph Omrema, Master's degree Mechanical Engineering with Transportation Machinery with GPA of 4.9. Congratulations. Fundi Nurdini wewe unajiandaa, Donald Fabian wewe unajiandaa pia. Naibu mkuu wa chuo karibu.
Okay, next is from bachelor degree programs from the same faculty. And the best performing student is Fundi Nurdin Jamal from bachelor degree in automobile engineering with the GPA of 4.3, and will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 50,000 from Engineer Mazuri Lutema, 1 million and employment from Superdol. So this student will have to choose, because there is also another prize, industrial attachment for 6 months, and this will be from Scania. Also free meals, transport allowance, plus 300,000 per month from the same Scania.
Yes, representative of Scania.
And also Masai Automobile Solution.
Sorry, kama tuna representative wa Masai Automobile Solution,
Automobile
na
Solution.
tuna representative wa Scania, karibuni tupate picha ya pamoja.
And also Car and General Trading Limited. Therefore, it is coming from 3 different sponsors. We have...
Okay. Sante. We have any representative from Car and General Trading Limited?
We have any representative.
Okay. Naibu mkuu wa chuo unaweza kaendelea.
Okay, thank you very much. Donald Fabian Shower.
Donald.
This is from bachelor degree in mechanical engineering, and they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 50,000 from Engineer Mazuri Lutema, 1 year internship, and the monthly allowance and the transport allowance, and this will be from National Aviation Services, NAS.
Any representative from National Aviation Services and Engineer Mazuri Lutema pia, karibu upate picha ya ukumbusho. Representative from NAS, if you are here, please. Okay, makamu
Okay, now
mkuu
we have also students from diploma programs. Odhiambo Joseph Owino. This is from ordinary diploma in automobile engineering and locomotive technology with a GPA of 4.5 with the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 50,000 from Engineer Mazuri Lutema.
Congratulations Odhiambo, Mazuri, karibu kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Nelson unajiandaa, Simon unajiandaa, Adrian unajiandaa, Abdalla Saidi pia unajiandaa. Naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Nelson Kisigo Alfred. This is from ordinary diploma in auto electric and electronics engineering with the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 50,000 from Engineer Mazuri Lutema.
Congratulations Nelson. Mazuri, karibu pia kwa ajili ya picha. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, karibu tuendelee.
Next is Simon Elo Simon. This is from ordinary diploma in mechanical engineering with the railway vehicle technology with a GPA of 4.7, and the following prizes will go to this student: 100,000 from NIT and 50,000 from Engineer Mazuri Lutema.
Asante sana Engineer Mazuri Lutema, karibu pia kwa ajili ya picha. Adrian unajiandaa, Abdalla Saidi unajiandaa. Yes.
Department of Electrical, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, honor diploma programs. Best student Adriani Mgonja. This is from honor diploma in electrical engineering with the railway electrification with a GPA of 4.8, and they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 250,000 from Dr. John P. John.
Adrian, hongera sana. Dr. John, karibu hapo kwa ajili ya picha tafadhali. Abdalla Saidi unajiandaa. Dr. John utabaki hapo hapo. Abdalla Saidi unajiandaa, ordinary diploma in telecommunication and railway engineering, and railway signaling engineering, GPA 4.2, anapata 100,000 from NIT, 250,000 kutoka kwa Dr. John P. John. Tafadhali Abdalla Saidi. Abdalla Saidi, please. Ukiitwa naomba tutembee twende Abdalla. Kevin jiandae, Ramadhan Sefu jiandae, Omega Gaspar Shirima jiandae. Karibu upate picha pale na naibu mkuu wa chuo Dr. John P. John ambaye anatoa 250,000. Yes, karibu naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Faculty of Maritime and Petroleum Technology, Department of Maritime, Oil and Gas Engineering, bachelor's degree in naval architecture and marine engineering. Kelvin Roemamu Rutaizibwa.
Kevin karibu.
Will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 500,000 and employment from Dar es Salaam Merchant Group.
Congratulations Kevin Roemamu Rutaizibwa. Dar es Salaam Merchant Group representative, please, karibu kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Ramadhan Sefu unajiandaa, Omega Gaspar Shirima unajiandaa. Karibu naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Thank you. Then honor diploma programs. Ramadan Seif Mzee, Honorary Diploma in Pipe Works, Oil and Gas Engineering, will receive prizes as follows: 100,000 from NIT.
Asante sana, hongera Ramadhan Seif Mzee. Naibu mkuu wa chuo please, mwingine.
Omega Gaspar Shirima from Honorary Diploma in Shipbuilding and Repair, and will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Hongera sana Omega Gaspar, tumsindikize kwa makofi. Omega Gaspar please, tembea twende. Naomba twende kwa mwingine, makamu mkuu wa
Department of
chuo.
Maritime Transport Management, Kelvin Christopher Njiu from Bachelor Degree in Shipping and Port Logistic Operations will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 100,000 from Professor Eric Masami, 100,000 and a free membership registration from Talta, 1 million from DG TPA award.
Hongera sana Kevin.
And also from the Department of Maritime Transport Management staff, 100,000.
Hongera sana. Niombe sponsors wetu DG TPA's award, karibu. Talta pia karibu, tupate picha pamoja. Professor Eric Masami pia karibu, pate picha ya pamoja. Karibu naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Honor Diploma Programs, Anton Raphael Emmanuel. This is from Honor Diploma in Freight Clearing and Forwarding, and will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 500,000 from DG TPA award. Also, Department of Maritime Transport Management staff, 50,000.
Hongera sana Anton. Naomba sponsors kama tupo representative waweze kuenda hapo kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Otherwise, naibu mkuu wa chuo, naomba tuendelee na anayefuata.
Okay, thank you very much, MC. Irene Willows Harry. This is from Honor Diploma in Shipping and Port Logistic Operations, and they will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 500,000 from DG TPA award, and from Department of Maritime Transport Management staff, 50,000.
Irene Willows Harry, yes. Irene, yes. Makamu naibu mkuu wa chuo, naomba tuendelee na mwingine.
Faculty of Informatics and Technical Education, Department of Education and Mathematics, Bachelor Degree Programs. Gibson Remy Babwila. This is from Bachelor Degree in Education with Mathematics and Information Technology, and will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 100,000 from Dr. Salamida Daud, and 350,000 from DEMI staff.
Ongera Gibson Remy. Niombe Dr. Salamida Daudi kwa ajili ya picha na mwakilishi wa DEM staff, Department of Education and Mathematics. Kama kuna mwakilishi wa staff, karibu tupate picha ya ukumbusho. August unajiandaa, Jacqueline Jolojas Dengeju unajiandaa. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, tuendelee na mtu mwingine.
Department of Computing and Communication Technology, Bachelor Degrees Programs, Augustine Zakaria Kishe. This is from Bachelor Degree in Computer Science, and will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 1 million from Simba Supply Chain Solutions Limited.
Congratulations Augustine. Simba Supply Chain Solution Limited, karibuni. Na kuna ile zawadi ya mwanzo wananiambia wao pia wanatoa internship ya 6 months. Kwa hiyo tutaiweka vizuri pale. Ya 1 year. Okay, thank you very much. Wanatoa internship ya 1 year. Simba Supply Chains Solution Limited. Asanteni sana. Kwa ile zawadi yao ya mwanzo wanaongezea na internship ya 1 year. Asanteni sana. Jacqueline, naomba umesimama tayari? Yes. Mkadasi unajiandaa, Yusufu Majuto unajiandaa, Alfaxadi unajiandaa. Karibu naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Jacqueline Rogers Lengeju from Bachelor Degree in Information Technology will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 200,000 from Ternet, 50,000 from Dr. Clashon Onesmo.
Congratulations Jacqueline. Niombe Telnet mwakilishi kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho pale. Dr. Clashon Onesmo, if you are here please. Karibu kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, karibu.
Honor Diploma Programs, Mkadas Mnawala Hashim. honor diploma in information technology will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Mkadas, karibu, ongera sana. Naomba tuongeze mwendo, ongera sana. Yusufu unajiandaa, Alfaksad unajiandaa, Dennis Joram Manembe unajiandaa. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, tuende kwa mtu mwingine.
Thank you MC. Yusuf Majuto Saif, this is from honor diploma in library and information studies with a GPA of 5, and will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 100,000 from Dr. Laurencia Masawe.
Hongera sana Yusuf Majuto. Dr. Masawe, if you are here, karibu kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Dr. Masawe, please, karibu kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, tuende kwa mtu mwingine.
Alfred Amos Mashauri from honor diploma in records, archive and information management, and will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Alfaksad, please, kama uko karibu. Alfaksad. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, tuende kwa mtu mwingine.
Okay, next faculty is the Faculty of Aviation Technology, Department of Aeronautical Engineering, bachelor degree programs. Dennis Joram Manembe, this is from bachelor degree in aircraft maintenance, and will receive the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 60,000 from Faculty of Aviation Technology staff, 500,000 from Chich Engineering Company Limited, 500,000 from Aerolink Solutions Tanzania Limited, and they also will receive internship from Precision Air, also 1 million from TCAA, and also award from Dr. Rufunjo.
Yes, congratulations. Representative from Chich Engineering, please. Dr. Rufunjo hapo tayari. Chich Engineering, karibu tupate picha ya ukumbusho. Dr. Rufunjo, nafikiri tumemaliza. Wakati unaomba Aerolink Solution pia. Representative from Precision Air, if you are here pia, karibu, na TCAA representative, karibu. Asante. Subiri hapo Dennis kwa ajili ya Aerolink Solution pia. Wako na cheki yako hapo, uiangalie kabisa. And then kama tuna Precision Air ambao wanatoa internship, if there is any representative from Precision Air, karibu, na representative from TCAA pia, karibu. Naomba Karen Vedastus ajiandae.
MC, please. There is an update here from Aerolink Solutions. They have upgraded the awards as follows. For bachelor students will be 700,000, and also for diploma will be now 500,000.
Asanteni sana Aerolink. Makofi mengi kwa Aerolink Solutions. Yes. Karibu, naibu mkuu wa chuo. Ordinary diploma program, naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Karini Bedastus Makweba. This is from ordinary diploma in aircraft maintenance engineering with the following prizes: 100,000 from NIT, 60,000 from Faculty of Aviation Technology staff, 50% sponsorship for EASA B1, B2 training and mentorship. This is from Aerotechnic TZ, and also 400,000 from, now will be 500. 500 from Aerolink Solutions Tanzania Limited. Also there will be internship from Precision Air, and there is 100,000 from Dr. Eva Luavi, also awarded from Dr. Rufunjo.
Congratulations Karen. Aerolink naona wako pale tayari. Kama kuna Aerotechnic TZ representative pia karibu, wana give 50% sponsorship for EASA B1, so B2 training and mentorship. Karibu pia upige picha na Aerotechnic TZ. Dr. Eva Luavi pale tayari, Dr. Rufunjo pia tayari. Nafikiri mwakilishi wa Aerotechnic Tanzania huyo hapo, apate pia picha ya ukumbusho. Asanteni sana our sponsors. Kwa mtu mwingine, naibu mkuu wa chuo.
Okay, thank you very much MC. Now we move to short course programs from the same faculty. Now we have best student from short course. This is cabin crew. We have Rahma Salum. This is from the 7th intake, and we will receive the following prizes: 60,000 from Faculty of Aviation Technology staff, and also award from Dr. Rufunjo.
Rahma, if you are here. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, tuende kwa mtu mwingine.
We have also Mwamvua Nimrod Juma.
Mwamvua.
From the 8th intake of the cabin crew, and they will receive the following award: 60,000 from Faculty of Aviation Technology staff, and also award from Dr. Rufunjo.
Hongera Mwamvua, au ni cabin crew. Okay, asante. Tuende kwa mtu mwingine, naibu
We
mkuu wa
have
chuo.
Faith Kimaro. This is from 9th intake of cabin crew, and then will receive the following prizes: Faculty of Aviation Technology staff 60,000, and also award from Dr. Rufunjo.
Hongera sana Faith. Karibu. Naomba tuende kwenye kategori nyingine.
Now we have best students from different modules as follows. We have Nyanda Lukanyi Julius. This is from the Management and Training and Development, and they will receive award from Madam Violet Nyambe
Nyanda
with 100,000 T shillings.
Hongera sana Nyanda, karibu. If Madam Violet Nyambe, if you are here, karibu tupate picha ya ukumbusho. Joeli unajiandaa, Abilai unajiandaa, Wandoa unajiandaa, Suleiman unajiandaa, Emmanuel Stanley unajiandaa, Abdulaziz unajiandaa, Samuel P unajiandaa, Frank Kileo unajiandaa. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, please.
Thank you. Joel Mgaya, Management Accounting, and this is from Cornelio Swai with 100,000 T shillings.
Okay, Madam Nyambe, wai picha hapo. Joel Mgaya, please, if you are here. Joel Mgaya, okay. Cornelio usogea hapo karibu kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho. Naomba wanaowataja wao wamesimama: Abilai, Wandoa, Suleiman, Emmanuel, Abdulaziz, Samuel, Frank Kileo. Naomba tuwe tumesimama tayari, please. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, karibu.
Okay, now we have students who have performed well in final year projects as follows. We have Abilai Minzan Kalela with a project titled Designing and Installation of Overload Monitoring Systems by using load sensor, and they will receive 100,000 from NIT.
Abilai, please. Makofi mengi kwa Abilai. Afuatiwe na Wandoa, nyuma yake awe Suleimani, Emmanuel, Abdulaziz na Samuel Oiso na Frank Kileo. Naibu mkuu wa chuo toka anawataja.
Wandoa Titus Elisha with a project titled AI-powered passenger flow monitoring systems with the mobile integration for smart transit system, and they will receive a prize from NIT with 100,000 T shillings.
Okay, Wandoa, Suleiman, okay.
Suleiman Nicolaus with a project titled Design and the Fabrication of Wind Tunnel for Airfoil Lift Generation and Airflow Visualization, and they will receive prizes from NIT with 100,000 from NIT. And now we have
Suleiman. Yes, karibu naibu mkuu wa chuo.
The next will be a group of students as follows: Emmanuel Stanley, Abdulaziz Rashid, Samuel P. Oiso, Frank Kileo, with a project titled Development of Electrical Vehicle, and they will receive prizes from NIT with 100,000 from NIT.
Hongereni sana. Kama uliona gari la umeme pale mwanzoni kabisa wakati wana present project, basi wabunifu hao ndo wamefanya hiyo kazi.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we have last but not least, just update from LATRA. They have decided to give a prizes worth 2 million to Baraka Stefano Simbeye from bachelor degree in logistics and transport management. And also we have some update here from Talta. They have decided to give prizes to Shaban Salaam with 100,000 T shillings.
Shaban, okay. Simbeye yuko wapi? Shaban?
Mwingine? Tayari. Okay, thank you very much, guest of honor. Now, MC, please, we have now completed the exercise of awarding prizes to best performing students.
Thank you very much, Deputy Director, Academic Research and Consultants. Naomba makofi mengi kwa Dr. John. Naomba sasa nimkaribishe Deputy Director, Planning, Finance and Administration kwa ajili ya prize giving for staff members. Dr. Zainab Mshana, please, karibu. Can we put our hands together for Dr. Zainab Mshana as she comes to present prizes for staff members.
Is given to our staff who have two categories of our staff, and the first one is the staff who have completed studies in different programs, and the second category is about the staff who retired in their employments after attaining their 60 years of public service. Dear guest of honor, may I start with those staff who have completed their studies. First of all, we must understand that on the effort of the institution to promote or to improve our study staff capacities, we have the culture of sending various staff to training programs. And in this academic years, we have about 10 staff who completed their studies in different categories, I have said, but we usually have our criteria of giving the staff their prizes. And one of that is that if the staff have completed the study within the specified period of time of completing this study period, we are going to give them the prizes. So may I take this opportunity to present it to you two staff who have completed their studies within that specified period of time. One of them is Dr. Mary Makiao.
Dr. Mary Makiao.
Dr. Mary Makiao is a lecturer from the Department of from the Faculty of Transport Engineering Technology. Dr. Mary Makiao was admitted to the Humboldt University in Germany. She started his studies during 2022, and he finally completed the study 2025. So when you look at this criteria, you can see that it's taken 3 years to complete his PhD program, which was specifically dealing with a PhD in Geography and Environment. Congratulations, Dr. Mary Makiao.
Hongera sana, Dr. Makiao.
The second person is Edson Ntahonde. Ezra Ntahonde.
Makofi mengi kwa Ezra.
President Tahonde was admitted to the Ethiopian Aviation Academy to undertake his aircraft maintenance technician training program, and he managed to complete within 2 years as specified in his study period. So congratulations in Tahonde. Guest of honor, may I now take this opportunity to present to you the staff who retired their public service position in this academic year. And the first one is Matulo Maka. Matulo Maka was a principal accountant at the National Institute of Transport, and she retired on 17th April 2025. Madam Matulo Maka.
If you are here. Madam Matulo Maka.
HR, please. I think
CPA Haji.
CPA Haji, please.
CPA Haji on behalf of Mama Matulo. Nafikiri HR kwa niaba. HR kwa niaba tafadhali. Naibu mkuu wa chuo, karibu kwa ajili ya mwingine.
Okay, the second person is Mr. Idi Kitwana. Mr. Idi was office assistant too. He was retired on January 1st, 2025.
Mr. Idi Kitwana.
The third one is, and the last person is Mr. Saidi Ngitu. Mr.
Saidi Ngitu. Yes.
Was office assistant too. Also, he retired on 10th December 2025. Kaka Saidi, tunakushukuru sana na tunakutakia maisha mema ya ustaafu. So, our guest of honor, this is the end of the staff giving, prize giving to our staff. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Deputy Director, Planning, Finance and Administration. Guest of honor, tunakuomba msamaha tena kidogo, tutakuwa tuna zoezi la picha kwa haraka sana. Kwa nitaomba meza kuu tupande, turudi kwenye siti zetu za mwanzo kabisa, tuketi kwa ajili la zoezi la picha. Naomba tuwasindikize kidogo studio, meza kuu, wakati wanarudi kuketi kwa ajili ya zoezi la picha. And I'll be welcoming MC Salis. Atakuwa akitutajia vikundi vile vinavyokuja kupiga picha pamoja na mgeni rasmi, na tutapia tu tutasimama nyuma yao. Naomba tufanye kwa haraka kwa sababu muda wetu umekimbia sana. Naomba vile vikundi kwa haraka sana, MC Salis kwa haraka sana kwa sababu tunatakiwa tukimbizane na wakati, and yule aliyeandaliwa kwa ajili ya vote of thanks pia utakuwa unajiandaa. Karibu MC Salis.
Asante sana MC Gweba. Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, kwa umuhimu wa convocation hii tutakuwa na photos group, na naomba pasina kupoteza muda, naomba tuanze na picha ya kwanza ambayo itakuwa ni meza kuu. Naomba cameraman, lakini huku wakijiandaa board members wa bodi ya NIT Governing Council wakijiandaa. Naomba wajiandae board members wa NIT Governing Council. Okay, naomba tupande jukwani kwa ajili ya kupata picha. Baada ya board members watakuja NIT management, hapa wakurugenzi mbalimbali hapa chuoni, lakini pia deans of faculty pamoja na wakuu wa idara wajiandae. Namba wajiandae dean of faculty, wakurugenzi mbalimbali chuoni pamoja na wakuu wa idara, karibuni jukwani kwa ajili ya kupata picha. Naomba pia watajiandaa sponsors mara baada ya NIT management, watakaofuata ni sponsors wetu popote mlipo, naomba mjiandae pia. Mara baada ya management basi watakuja sponsors. Hao ni wakuu wa idara, wakurugenzi mbalimbali hapa chuoni pamoja na deans of faculty. Naomba sponsors wetu, naomba tuwe tunaingilia upande huu, baada ya picha tutatokea upande wa kushoto. Naomba tuingie upande huu wa kulia. Sponsors karibuni. Sponsors wetu ambao wametoa zawadi mbalimbali, naomba tuingilie upande huu wa kulia. Mara baada ya picha tutatokezea upande wa kushoto kama wanavyoshuka wale staff. Mara baada ya sponsors watakuja retired staff of NIT, naomba mjiandae.
The academic procession in robes of blue and gold, the story of a half century, a history to be told. Since 1975, the mission has been clear to build the nation's capacity year after passing year. The wisdom of the lecturers, the discipline instilled, the minds that learn the logistics.
Naomba retired staff, naomba karibuni tuweze kusogea meza kuu. Retired staff of NIT karibuni. Naomba tuingilie upande huu. Naomba tuweze kushuka sponsors wetu, naomba tuweze kushuka upande wa kushoto. Mara baada ya retired staff itakuwa ni photo group ambayo itakuwa ni staff graduated from studies and those published. Staff graduated from studies and those published. Naomba mjiandae. Asante. Staff graduated from studies and those published, naomba tusogee meza kuu kwa ajili ya kupata picha. Mara baada ya hao watafuata invited guests, naomba mjiandae. Lakini kwa sasa ni wakaribishe staff graduated from studies and those published. Karibuni.
Dr. Makiao na Ntahonde please. Dr. Makiao na Ntahonde please.
Naomba tuingilie upande huu. Mara baada ya picha hii ya staff graduated from studies watafuata ni invited guests, naomba mjiandae. Naomba tuweze kusogea. Invited guests karibuni. Tusogee karibu na jukwaa, tuingilie upande huu.
Wageni wetu walikwa, tafadhali karibuni.
Baada ya invited guests watafuata best students, na kwa kuwa tupo wengi tutakuja kwa makundi, lakini naomba muanze kusogea. Best students naomba tusogee. Tutakuwa na makundi mawili kwa best students, wataingia kundi la kwanza, kundi la pili likiwa limesubiri pembeni. Mara baada ya kundi la kwanza kukamilika watapanda kundi la pili. Na kwa sasa ni picha ya invited guests pamoja na meza kuu. Naomba best students tusogeze upande huu. Naomba wote tusogee upande huu na tutapanda kwa makundi. Tuchangamke. Asante, naomba tutokee upande wa kushoto. Wageni wetu waalikwa, naomba tutokee upande wa kushoto. Naomba best student tuanze kupanda. Kwanzia brother Mheshimiwa Eric Mombek, naomba tusubiri. Kwanzia Eric Mombek tusubiri kwa ajili ya kupata picha kundi la pili. Asante, tutokee upande wa kushoto, naomba wengine tupande. Best students naomba tupande kundi la pili. Mara baada ya best student kukamilika kupata picha, NIT staff naomba mjiandae. Walimu wetu ama wakufunzi wetu naomba mjiandae, na pia tutapiga kwa makundi kutokana na wingi wetu. Kwa NIT staff tutapata picha kwa wakilishi, kutokana na muda wetu kuwa mdogo tutapata picha wakilishi. Namba wawakilishi wa NIT staff, namba staff wa wakilishi. Wakufunzi wetu naomba wawakilishi kwa ajili ya kupata picha, na meza kuu kwa ajili ya kuwakilisha staff nzima NIT. Naomba staff karibuni. Staff karibuni. Karibuni staff, karibuni staff.
Yes, naomba Faculty of Aviation tafadhali, karibuni. Wakilishi wa Faculty of Aviation naomba wakilishi wa faculty zile mbalimbali, wakilishi wa faculty mbalimbali aviation, faculty yetu ya Foite, wawakilishi na waomba tafadhali. Wawakilishi wa management science wachache tu wanatutosha, tunawaomba tafadhali. Faculty yetu engineering na technology wakilishi kama wapo tafadhali. Tupate wakilishi wachache tu, petroleum and gas na hizo course nyingine. Wakilishi karibuni.
Asante. Mara baada ya picha ya wakilishi wa staff, naomba presenters mjiandae. Wawasilishaji wa mada ya siku ya leo naomba mjiandae kwa ajili ya kupata picha. Presenters karibuni. Asante. Presenters karibuni. Asante. Mara baada ya presenters naomba wajiandae SONIT, serikali ya wanafunzi naomba mjiandae. SONIT karibuni SONIT. Na baada ya SONIT tutakamilisha picha ya mwisho na convocation committee. SONIT naomba tuchangamke. Asante presenters SONIT. Naomba convocation committee wajiandae. Viongozi wa serikali wanafunzi naomba tuchangamke. Sisi ni jeshi kubwa kwa ajili ya kuwahudumia wanafunzi. Convocation committee naomba tujiandae. Convocation committee. Karibuni NIT alumni, karibuni NIT alumni, karibuni NIT alumni. Naomba tusogee meza kuu kwa ajili ya kupata picha, huku wakijiandaa convocation committee, na ndiyo itakuwa picha yetu ya mwisho. Alumni naomba tuchangamke. Asante. Convocation Committee, karibuni kwa ajili ya kupata picha. Kamati ya Convocation. Yes, hiyo ni kamati ya Convocation. Asante sana MC Gweba, karibu.
Kamati ya Convocation, karibuni. Kamati ya Convocation, karibuni kwa ajili ya kumaliza zoezi la picha, wakati alumni chairperson wanajiandaa kwa ajili ya vote of thanks kwa kifupi sana ili tuendelee na ratiba nyingine. Kamati ya maandalizi ya Convocation hii, kongamano letu la wahitimu, karibuni kwa ajili ya picha ya ukumbusho.
Mabibo, Dar es Salaam, sun is high. The night grounds are stirring beneath the hopeful sky. The 17th of December, the clock is striking 9. A special day is dawning, a moment truly fine. For 50 years of labor.
Asante sana. Kamati ya maandalizi tayari, basi naomba nimkaribishe aliandaliwa kwa ajili ya vote of thanks, na mara baada ya hapo tutakuwa tunamaliza kabisa shughuli yetu mchana huu leo. Karibu tafadhali.
Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi wa shughuli yetu hii ya leo, Mheshimiwa mwenyekiti wa bodi, wajumbe wa bodi, wageni waalikwa, habarini za mchana. Habarini za mchana. Niko hapa kwa ajili ya kutoa neno la shukrani kwa siku hii ndefu na nzuri ambayo tumekuwa tukisherehekea pamoja mafanikio, ufaulu mzuri wa vijana wetu. Kwanza tukushukuru mgeni rasmi kwa muda wako, nafasi yako kushiriki nasi siku ya leo mpaka tunafanikisha tukio letu muda huu. Tunakushukuru sana na Mungu akubariki. Lakini mbili, ni washukuru wageni wetu akiwemo mwenyekiti wetu wa bodi. Amekuwa pamoja nasi akituongoza lakini kutusimamia mpaka tukio letu hili siku ya leo limeenda vizuri. Nina imani wote tunafurahi mafanikio haya ya NIT. Tatu, tunamshukuru mkuu wa chuo. Amezidi kuwa kiongozi imara kwenye chuo chetu na chuo kimezidi kung'aa na kuwa chuo cha kimataifa. Hivyo tunakushukuru sana kwa juhudi zako binafsi, lakini pia na uongozi wako imara kuendelea kukisimamia chuo mpaka kinafikia maendeleo haya. Asante sana. Tatu, tunawashukuru wadau wote ambao wamefika siku ya leo kwa ajili ya kusherehesha sherehe hii yetu ya leo, lakini kushiriki kwenye majadiliano haya adhimu ambayo yanaenda kuboresha sekta zetu mbalimbali ambazo chuo chetu kimekuwa kikijikita kutoa wataalamu. Tunawashukuruni sana kwa ushirikiano wenu. Tulipogonga milango kwenu mlizidi kutusikiliza, lakini na siku ya leo mmetuonyesha upendo wa hali ya juu, hasa kwa wanafunzi hawa ambao wanahitimu siku ya leo. Wamejisikia faraja, lakini pia na upendo mlioonyesha unaendelea kukuza karia zao na kazi zao kwenye majukumu yao ya kila siku. Tunawashukuruni sana wadau kwa ajili ya hicho. Lakini nne, ni washukuru organizing committee. Wamefanya kazi nzuri sana. Nadhani mgeni rasmi unaona mwenyewe linaenda kuwa tukio la kimataifa sasa. Limeandaliwa vizuri, limepangwa vizuri, palipotokea na mapungufu wamekimbia haraka kurekebisha. Kwa hiyo tunawapongeza sana. Wamejitoa wakati wote tulipowahitaji, lakini wamejitoa kwa nafasi zao. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki. Cha mwisho ni washukuru sana wageni wote waalikwa, wanafunzi, watumishi, wakuu wa taasisi tumejumuika nao hapa. Tumeona kutoka DMI na taasisi mbalimbali zimekuwa pamoja nasi. Tunawashukuruni sana kwa sapoti mliokuja kutupa. Tumejisikia faraja, nasi tunawaahidi kwamba hatutowaangusha huko mbeleni kwenye kuendeleza ushirikiano huu. Mungu ibariki Tanzania, Mungu ibariki NIT, Mungu tubariki sote. Asante kwa kunisikiliza.
Asante sana katibu wa alumni ya NIT, lakini akimwakilisha mwenyekiti NIT at 50. Basi asanteni sana. Hapo ndipo tunamaliza kongamano letu la wahitimu la 12, na wakati nitaomba mwenyekiti wa Governing Council utakuwa unamuongoza mgeni rasmi sasa kutoka na kuelekea
kwenye meza ya chakula kule ofisini kwa ajili ya kuelekea na mambo mengine, na governing council members pia tutakuwa nyuma yao. Meza nyingine zozote jinsi ya kunyanyuka, watu wetu ushers watawasaidia jinsi ya kunyanyuka. For the time being, naomba tu meza kuu sasa tuende kufuata huo utaratibu. Studio, wakati Asante sana mgeni rasmi, karibu tena. Tunaweza tu tukasimama wakati mgeni rasmi anatuaga. Tunaweza tukasimama wakati mgeni rasmi anatuaga. Na ukipiga makofi sio vibaya. Asante sana mgeni rasmi, karibu tena wakati mwingine NIT. Tunawashukuru sponsors wetu wote, asanteni sana. Baraza la uongozi wa chuo, asanteni. Asanteni sana NIT management, NIT staff, asanteni sana. NIT alumni, asanteni sana. Best students, asanteni sana. Members of the press, asanteni sana. That marks the end of our convocation. Studio. Basi naomba tuketi na niombe ushers sasa tafadhali. Ushers, naomba niwaone kwenye meza. Ushers, naomba niwaone kwenye meza. Ushers, naomba niwaone kwenye meza zetu. Tunaanza meza za mbele kwenda zile za nyuma. Naomba niwaone kwenye meza ushers. Tunaanza meza za sponsors, invited guests, and then we continue with the other tables. Kila meza ikiwa na usher mmoja nitashukuru sana. Yes. Studio, wakati tunaweka utaratibu vizuri.